But you don't want to spit that shit out. So that's why you do
who
those.
spits these days?
No.
Do you get in trouble on the airplane with it if they see him like,
No.
sir, no
With that,
tobacco?
no one cares.
Because I don't spit, but they'll be like, sir, no. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
it's not like that.
Yeah,
It's a little pouch.
So now you do. How many milligrams are you doing right now?
This is 6 milligrams.
6
And
milligrams.
he's
in
got
here?
one. He's got
We
one.
only have one in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now hold on. How many?
Dude, you're doing
man,
18
baby
milligrams
milk,
at a
bro.
time.
Don't be a pusher. You're being a bully pusher.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not-
he's like a guy's guy. I was thinking.
mean, look at it, yeah.
My boy Mike Catherwood. I'm not
Yeah.
even trying to flex on us right now.
There's no flex about doing multiple
There is though.
sins.
There is though. We're like a frat. We're like a frat.
Yeah.
We're a frat house.
Yeah.
But Mike Catherwood, he gets them from Sweden, and they're 40 milligrams.
Oh no.
40?
Well, this is.
I took one and I literally threw up everywhere.
Is Mike
Yeah.
doing 40 milligrams? He's a nut.
He's a nut.
But Mike's
now
a nut.
you do 3 patches
I do 3 6-milligram patches,
at the
and
same
I go
time.
through a can a day.
So your blood pressure is always super high.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Good.
I push it, man.
but
and
you-
then
Dude, I live my life 1/4 mile at a time, like
Yep.
Vin Diesel.
And then about 16 shots for real of espresso a
Yeah,
day.
around
Yeah,
there.
all right.
So 6 does nothing
16
for you.
shots of espresso
And
a
then
day?
and then he'll lift a lot of
Between 12
weights
to 16.
to really boost the pressure where he holds his breath and it's heavy.
What is going on?
Until-
Why?
I do cardio too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't, but why are you doing all this? Why are you doing all
I like to party, man.
That's just crazy.
Oh, fucking
Because
American,
cocaine is
bro.
too scary. Because cocaine is too scary.
Yeah, do coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the next step, my man. Once this
That would
coffee
rule.
nicotine.
That would rule.
No.
Yes.
How long have you been doing nicotine?
Since I was like 13.
Oh shit.
Well,
Dipping
I mean,
since I
Yeah,
was.
but you were used like dipping.
I was
with,
just
like
dipping,
the
yeah.
fiberglass it and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
When did you stop dipping?
I did this morning. I had a dip.
It's the first in the morning, so I'm up at like 5:30. First thing I had to make the strongest coffee you've ever.
And you're up
tasted.
at 5:30.
Yeah, I got kids.
Do you sleep?
Yeah, oh yeah, I go to bed by 9 usually, unless I'm on the road.
How do you sleep?
Just
With
out.
16
Oh,
shots?
it doesn't phase me, dude.
No, his adrenals are flat as pancakes.
Yeah.
He's got like little, they've atrophied.
But there's nothing better
Dude,
than
you must, I'm sorry to cut you
waking
off.
up
You
in the
must be
morning.
crazy.
Me crazy?
You must be wild.
Crazy
all day.
cool, dude. What's up, man? What's up, bro? Let's know each other, bro. I love each other.
Yeah.
Brendan, you're pushing this.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you on the Rogue train though, because I started with the same ones you did.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for flavor, daddy.
His is mint.
Dude, I'm telling you, as far as flavor, crush it.
I feel like psychologically, you're doing a couple things. I feel like psychologically, like he went and said, "Do you think I have CTE? Football for 17 years, fighting for
Yeah.
8." And the doctor goes, "100%. You have 100% CTE." He goes, "What do I do?" He goes, "Basically take a lot of fish oil,
Fish oil.
and that's all we know." He's like, "Cool." So but I think nicotine's good for your brain.
Yes, that's why I started. Nicotine's good for your brain.
and I
That's
feel-
the thing they found with like smokers, like our grandparents shit that were dying from smoking. They found out none of them had dementia or like brain issues.
Because they all
of the
died.
nicotine. They did die, but they were
They
older.
died.
But they were older, dog. They were older.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's what I tell myself. We gotta get you on the Rogue train though.
I'll do it. I don't, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not tied to Zen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times a day do you do that?
I don't know, all day.
Did you
All
ever?
day?
Did
Oh,
you ever
shit.
smoke cigarettes?
I did when I tried to quit dip. But no, I was
Cigarette
never like a
different level.
smoker. Yeah.
You a
cigarette.
whiskey guy?
No, I don't like whiskey that much.
beer.
Just light beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like a
All American,
He's
baby.
an American.
He's a
All
Bud
American.
Light.
dude. He's a dude.
He's a-
dude.
he's a
He
dude,
texts
bro.
me like, "Hey man,
No,
looking
I'm
for a
not.
place to watch some games, grab a beer." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Your
He's like
Eagles
a-
won.
Yeah, the Eagles look good.
Oh, that's your squad, the
Yeah,
Eagles?
yeah.
You think Jalen Hurts is the answer?
I was not sold on him, but he looked good.
He's a baller, man.
He looked good.
Better than fucking Wentz.
Yeah, I loved
Poor
Wentz.
Wentz. Me too. I was a
loved
fan.
Wentz. He's going to do well. He's going to be good. I think he's good.
You think?
Yeah.
He's hurt again though.
He's all right. He
Yeah.
hurt his foot in camp, and they thought he was going to be out for like 6 weeks.
So you know
He's
Wentz,
back.
like when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, Wentz was like he's gonna be MVP. Got hurt. Nick Foles comes in,
Yeah.
wins him the Super Bowl. Everyone's like, what do we do now? And then he comes back. Then he gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then he just hasn't.
So is
it
a
just
team-
hasn't worked out.
Yeah, he
He's
just
a-
never got it back.
But he's fucking good.
He's a great option for if your first string gets hurt, right? I mean, to
Wentz?
have
No,
deep
he's a
bench-
starter.
Wentz is a starter, but is he
Yeah.
Foles.
when Foles comes in, and does that mean that they keep Wentz as a backup or
No,
well, he was
they
out.
pay him
He
too
was
much.
hurt.
Okay,
He was hurt.
And that's what
They paid
fucked the
him too much,
Eagles
I
is
guess.
they paid him like
Yeah.
way too
they
much
gotta get
money.
their money's
so it
worth.
fu- yeah, they trade him to the Colts,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, trade.
Yeah, for like a draft pick.
Yeah, they're like, oh, sorry, dude.
But they're going to have like 3 first-round draft picks next year. The Eagles,
yeah,
they look all right.
Do you play football?
I did.
Where?
I went
What team?
to
What team?
I went to Army and I
Oh,
quit.
yeah. Did you? You in the Army?
I went to the United States Military Academy for 3 weeks.
And realized it wasn't for you.
And yeah, I realized pretty
I
quick.
said, I go, you working out? You got nice legs. He goes, I just heard him mumble. He's a fucking Peloton.
Yeah, you got the Peloton.
Oh, I love Peloton.
Peloton.
20
So you went to out of high school. You went to the army.
Yeah, for football.
Oh,
And
for
then-
real? So
yeah,
you got-
to go to Army.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
They're good at football.
And
Tough kids.
I quit, and then I went to Elon. It's 1AA in North Carolina.
And you played ball there.
Played 1 year
What position?
and then quit. I played offensive guard.
oh damn,
I was a guard,
You
yeah.
were big.
Yeah, it was big. It
Like what?
was like 300.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I used to be strong. Now I'm,
And then
now I'm just gay.
now you're a soy boy.
Now,
Yeah,
now
no,
you're,
just gay.
now you're fucking artistic.
Now I'm an artist. Yeah,
You're
not
an
as artistic as you know. He has a fucking journal.
Every day, dude, on the road. Can you keep it down? I'm writing in my journal. We're like, what the?
No way.
Can you
Oh, yeah.
imagine what he's writing? He's probably like
I'd
drawing
lo-
pictures.
Dude, I'd
No, I'm
love
not
to
drawing
get it.
Drawing
pictures.
pictures of like cats.
I feel like
Drawing
stand-up is a
pictures
journal.
killing
Don't-
me.
don't-
I just say that.
That's
I
to get
mean,
his anger out.
I'm just honest with myself.
yeah,
He journals every day.
stick figures.
I
And
feel
then
like,
he was making fun of my bag. I got to get rid of the bag.
Which bag?
He's right.
The
You're right.
undefeated one?
Yeah. He was like,
I'll buy it from you.
Dude, I got. We got out
I'll
the
put my
car. We were,
nicotine in
we
it.
were going to get Starbucks. First thing you said, get rid of it. You know?
What are you doing? What are you carrying in there? A journal.
But, yeah.
you bring
journal-
it into Starbucks. You brought a journal. You're
at least
just
carry a
carrying it around.
flask or something. You know,
I don't-
like a
Carry
secret
a knife
nipper.
in there.
A knife.
Yeah,
Gone.
be sick.
I have a knife. I have a machete. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Tim
huh?
Kennedy had a fanny pack, and I don't know if you remember this. We were like, "What's in your fanny pack?" He's like, "Well, let's take a look. Knife, rope, gun,
Like TNT.
fucking fire
I don't care
starter."
fucking
Like a
what.
GSP.
Because
Just in
he's a
case
special
some shit
forces
pops
guy.
off.
Yeah, but what's
Because America, because he's got to keep America safe. You keep doing what you do, and he'll do what he does. You know
He
what I mean?
stresses
Yeah.
me out. He's fighting at the board right now. He goes, I go, is it bad now? He goes, oh, terrible.
Yeah, nothing
Christ.
phases
You never heard
him.
of Tim Kennedy?
I have heard.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
okay.
so you played football at Army.
Yeah, I
Then you
played
went to-
1 year of
1
college
year. Then
football.
you went to Elon. Then when did
and
you?
then I quit.
And then you quit. Then when did comedy come into? Like, were you the funny guy
Right
in the
after
locker
I
room?
quit. Yeah,
you
yeah.
were the funny guy in the locker
Well,
room.
it's because I sucked. I had to be funny.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah,
You got to be funny.
Make your
Especially
word.
the offensive line's usually funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
The
then
big
when you're the
boys.
worst offensive lineman, you got to be.
extra.
That's all I
funny.
had.
So then when did stand up start? You started doing open mics and
Probably
shit?
like 2 years later. Yeah.
So a little later start, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I did
Yeah, I was
say
like
that, but
I was like 22, 23 when I started.
young.
Shane, tell us about your special. He's like, I'm so done with podcasting, promoting stuff.
Have you been doing-
So I'm gonna
Yeah, I've done
promote
all
it
the.
for him.
You've done the
LA
whole gamut?
podcast.
It's
Yeah,
brutal, man.
It is, but that's all right.
But with your I'll say this your special. We don't. I mean, we've highlighted. I even talked about it on my Instagram today. Krista Stefano, Chris, a good buddy of mine. He texted me. He goes, "Dude, Shane Gillis special. Watch it.
Oh,
Brilliant."
that's nice.
Yeah, I
that's
love
nice.
it. Yeah.
Chris is a man.
It was great.
You know, how you get when it first started, you're like, all right, 'cause you got to be in like comedy mood. Like my kids were like running around, then
Sure.
I went outside. I'm like, all right, let me just fucking check this out because I'm a fan of you.
Thanks.
And then it starts, and I was like, all right, good. And then we get to the Trump stuff. I was texting the whole group.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, bro, yeah, that's fucking great.
Yeah, Trump's funny.
He's fun.
He is
He's
funny.
funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
Say what you will.
Did you,
He's
did you
funny.
see him at the Evander Holyfield stuff?
I didn't even get to see it. What do you
Dude,
do?
he's like, I'm not even gonna try it. You're the guy who does the best impression of him. But he goes, he's like, I've been friends with these guys for years.
Yeah.
For years. He goes, I love these guys. Like Anderson Silver. I love him. And everyone's like, all right.
Yeah.
well, yeah. And he's like, and he's trying to break it down. He's trying to, because you know he came from the 9/11 shit and then just
Dude.
beelined in a private jet
It's
down to
crazy.
Florida. He's a monster, right? He's on all the Adderall or where the fuck he's
Calling
on.
a fight on 9/11 as the president.
No.
It's like
Well,
a
Biden
sad
didn't do anything.
fight.
Biden didn't do
very
anything, though.
Sad fight.
Biden didn't do anything.
True.
He didn't even
Yeah.
You could
speak.
make an argument Trump did the most American thing,
correct. A
which
fight,
is just
and
like
Vander Holyfield-
Commentative fight.
promote and make
Yeah.
money.
Well, he also said, he goes, I would like to fight Joe Biden. I think.
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
Beat him
Dude,
up.
that clip was fucking
He goes, I beat him in a
hilarious.
round.
And then
Yeah.
CNN's like, is there nothing less sacred now? It's like he's
he-
joking
he-
around. I mean,
Yeah, they don't.
Say what
CNN
you
doesn't
will.
understand. They're making him more funny.
Correct.
Yeah.
Whenever
And
they're like,
famous.
can you believe he said this? It's like, yeah, it's funny. You're
Yeah.
making it funny.
And what CNN does is obviously they have their ratings are fucking terrible. But what they do is when they go after Trump or now, Trump kind of popped back up, but now they're going after Rogan. It's like you realize when you do that,
Yeah.
it brings more fans to them because people,
Dude.
people might hate them, but they really hate you
Yeah.
guys.
Jordan Peterson said that. Jordan Peterson on Rogan said, you know, I hate to say this out loud, but I've made so much money off of social justice warriors.
Yeah.
Because every time they protest one of his you know, speeches,
People fight back and support you.
well, his Patreon goes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he just
shit.
makes so much money.
Yeah.
It's like every time you guys hate on me, I make more
It's
money.
the same with haters on YouTube or whatever it
Yeah.
is. It's like, you guys realize when you leave comments, I make money, correct?
Yeah.
Like, that's how this game works.
It's crazy.
So you guys disliking or leaving comments, it puts money in my pocket.
Yes.
So keep it up. So like, I don't give a fuck.
And it's just good promotion, man. People never
I thought it was ballsy to release it on YouTube. Let's take a little break from chatting with my main man, Shane Gillis, because guess what, man? It's 2021 and mental health is finally a thing. So many people are struggling right now and aren't feeling like their normal selves. And you don't have to feel like that all the time, man. There's actual people that can help. I'm talking about licensed professional therapists. You don't need to go in an office. You can call in. You can set up call times to take care of this. It helps when you talk to a professional who they've heard these stories. They know how to help. They know exactly what to say. They're going to help you navigate this crazy world we live in. It's all about your mental space. Whatever you need, man. Whatever you need. It's not. There's no reason to be ashamed about it. Everybody struggles with this stuff. You deserve to be happy, and BetterHelp wants that for you, all right? BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, even live chat sessions with your therapist. But if you don't want to see anyone, you don't have to. You can just talk to them. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. See if it's for you, because you are your greatest asset. This episode of Firing the Kid is brought to you by BetterHelp. All right. And you listeners and viewers of Firing the Kid get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/fighter. That's betterhelp.com/fighter. You know, the insurance system, man, can be tough, man. A lot of y'all got those high deductibles, your health insurance plan. You know, you're on the hook for thousands of dollars, co-pays, premiums. It's not good, man. It's not good. It's like you're still shopping at Blockbuster and you didn't know Netflix is there, man. Listen, it isn't health insurance. It's a better way to pay medical expenses. I'm talking about Crowd Health. Crowd Health, a place where you can get simple, flexible, affordable way to pay for your health care without breaking the bank. It's flexible. Membership as a monthly subscription, start or stop when it's convenient for you. All right. Crowd Health lowers your monthly health care costs, and you can see any doctor you want. Straight up. It's simple. You can use their app, find any doctor in the country, rank from 1 star to 5 star. Probably don't go to 1 star. Scan bills and throw them away. Crowd Health takes it from there. Press a button to receive virtual care anytime, anywhere. Crowd Health is available to offer amazing prices because of its community of health conscious members. And for limited time, the Firing the Kid listeners and viewers, you get your first month free. And after you've been a member, Crowd Health will include a fitness wearable. That's 30 days to try risk-free plus the fitness wearable. Just go to joincrowdhealth.com/fit. Enter the code FIGHTER at sign up. That's joincrowdhealth.com/fit. Promo code FIGHTER. All right. Crowd Health is not health insurance. It's a community-powered alternative. Terms, conditions may apply. It's like, I don't give a fuck.
it's just good promotion, man. People never
I thought it was ballsy to release it on YouTube, because it used to be this thing, right? If you release a special on YouTube, it's like, yeesh, everyone passed on the guy, had to fucking upload to YouTube. But now I think with Mark Norman, did you hear his special was like the 3rd most watched special of the year?
Yeah.
Like his blew up. And so I think more like legit comics like yourself, like Norman, those guys, like more people do that. And then I think it's going to take a big dog like Rogan or somebody's also going to do it. Because if you want the most eyeballs, you want to sell the most tickets, it's YouTube, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, great.
Yeah.
It's free. It's right there. It's on your phone.
How did YouTube cut? Was there?
Well, I didn't have a choice. Like nobody was buying my special.
You know what though? But I don't think it's not because you're not.
But I was happy with
it. It's not
it.
because you're not a talented comic.
Yeah.
The subject you talked about, I even text Rogan. I'm like, dude, there's no way Netflix would fucking
Yeah.
okay this. Like the stuff he talks about, which is hilarious. It got dicey.
Yeah.
I mean, you still see blowback from that other bullshit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly.
Really?
Only in like the industry.
Yeah.
Only in Hollywood.
Yeah,
Only
like
in-
only if like trying to sell like the sketch show or a show we made.
Yeah.
People will be like,
They bring
afraid.
that
I mean,
They'll be
the
afraid.
Jeopardy host had to step down because he literally,
Yeah.
like 10 years ago on a podcast, called a girl a booth hoe
Yeah.
and a booth slut.
Oh,
and
what?
all he was saying is, oh, you were a booth hoe. Like he was just saying when you're at a convention center,
Yeah.
and you're in the booth, and he just kind of said that, and then then I guess he fat shamed or he said something problematic about somebody
and
who's
he was
heavy.
a monster. People loved him. He's a
Yeah,
booth.
he was also
He wasn't
a producer.
necessarily calling her a hoe. He's just saying booth.
No,
hoe.
saying
and
those
he had
people are
10
fucking-
years
There's a
ago.
little more to it.
10 years
Yeah.
ago, he had to step down from as an executive producer and a host. The mistake he made was apologize.
My boy Michael Davies is running it now, though, so that show's going to blow
Shit.
up. But,
Jeopardy?
yeah.
The show's about to take off. Year 50.
Here we go, young audience. But for you, with the blowback, like, at some point, you just got to say, fuck Hollywood. Like, your
Yeah.
sketch show, you know, who do you want to sell it to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in a different lane.
Yeah. We can just keep making stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
and you just sell your tickets on the road.
Yeah.
Make a lot of money.
And the sketch show is all in-house. It's all
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
production,
It's just,
everything.
it's just our
You have a
friends.
team, everything?
Yeah. Those are all guys from Philly.
Yeah, so,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Fuck
Just
yeah.
friends.
Just buddies hanging
Yeah,
out.
it's fun.
It's so much fun.
It's very fun.
It's a lot of work, though, isn't it? Coming up with funny.
Well, I don't. McKeever, the guy, John McKeever writes.
Right.
He's the writer?
He's the writer, director.
The girl's
edits.
brilliant,
You
too.
need a
Who's
beast.
the girl?
Kyla.
She's
Yeah,
great.
she's crazy.
She's so funny.
Yeah, that's Six's girlfriend.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I love Brian.
Is she a comic?
No.
She's just
not a
improv?
comic, not an actor, none of that.
Oh, she's
my
hilarious.
comedian's girlfriend.
Oh,
When I
fuck.
get her in here, she's hilarious.
Dude,
That's
have
fucking
you ever
crazy.
seen a sketch with Trump?
No.
And
Maybe
Trump,
she should MC when Brian Six is featuring from Raleigh.
Well, I don't know how she'd do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
She'd
that
be
might have been your
crazy.
skill set.
Well, I didn't see it. No, I didn't see her.
So he does this Trump speed dating thing. She sits down.
She's
Dude,
great.
that's why I was like, oh, damn, that's when I was like, oh, damn, this girl's legit.
She's a legit actress.
Yeah.
Well, that's because
I was like, should she go for Saturday Night Live after this?
it's
or?
kind of. I don't want to shit on Kyla because I love Kyla, but that's like who she is, kind of.
Oh, interesting.
So like when she sat down, some of those lines she was actually fucking up, and we were like, no, this is good.
They were
Like,
so-
it's
like, keep it, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks real.
Happy accidents.
Yeah, it was
man.
great.
Dude,
fucking amazing.
You got to watch the speed dating.
pretty
It's so,
funny.
yeah, she's great.
Really?
Oh,
She's
I'll watch it.
very, very
she's
funny.
so funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like pro Trump.
Everything we put her in, she's really fucking funny.
Some people just have
Yeah,
that.
to me, she's like
just
your special
naturally funny,
sauce.
for sure.
Like when I watch it, like, oh, you guys are brilliant, but she's like the special
Yeah,
sauce.
she's just a crazy lady.
yeah, she's that
she's
crazy
great.
lady. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's dope, brother.
Why you grabbing me?
How do you guys know each other?
We met
Clusterfest. JFL, I think.
And JFL, we were on the up next
Yeah.
at Comedy Central's Clusterfest, and then
What was that
New
2 years
Faces.
ago?
We did New Faces.
JFL.
2 or 3.
2 years.
2 or 3.
I think 3.
Yeah,
JFL didn't do it this year because of COVID, right?
something like that. No, they
Oh,
did
so maybe
something.
it was 2. Because it was the one before.
It was
COVID.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In not Vancouver, right?
Montreal.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, what the
Montreal.
fuck's that?
Vancouver.
No, we did the Montreal. But yeah, I don't know. We just became homies because I
Yeah.
heard a lot about him
Yeah.
before. Everyone, I don't know, when I had posted I was doing the Clusterfest, people were like, yo, you got to meet Shane Gillis. Like, you guys would be boys or whatever. And here we
Yeah.
are just pals.
When somebody does that, that's hard to figure out. Like the
Just
Yeah,
fucking-
I heard about you because obviously Schultze's my boy, Tim Dillon, Chrissy D. And then I was like, God, there's all these like monsters out there, man. You guys just need to fucking start doing stuff like
Yeah,
the
I
LA
know.
guys.
I know.
And everyone's doing stuff and everyone just
know.
leapfrogged us.
Yeah.
Like everyone's blowing up. And then all of them are like, dude, you gotta see Shane Gillis. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
that's
And
nice.
that's when I looked you up. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
There is
Yeah.
a whole New York thing now. You guys are all roughly the same age, all coming up together.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
But all like
About time.
taking over.
Yeah, it's
like
about time.
Like think about Schultz.
Yeah.
Schultz can probably play Madison Square Garden next year. Like
Yeah.
Schultz sells great. You know how
Yeah.
many tickets he sells?
Crazy.
It's fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Well-
you have Schultz and then Tim Dillon. I mean, biggest Patreon there is, and he sells stupid tickets. We have the same agent. You find out his ticket sales, it hurt your feelings. And then then you got Chrissy D doing his goddamn thing, blowing up. And then you're the guy, man.
Yeah, this is because you're about to do your first weekend since you did your special.
Yeah.
Was Nate Bargatze with you guys in New York?
He was older.
He was,
Yeah, he was older.
He was
before
older.
the crew.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man, to watch.
Yeah.
This like harnessing social media and the way you guys are coming together. Plus, New York holds you to a high standard. I mean, New York is just like you can take a cab and hang out at that club and then do like 5 sets in a night.
Yeah.
And there's something about New York where if you get too happy with yourself or it becomes too commercial or whatever, you get called on the mat. So I don't know if it's still that way.
It is.
But there is still that sort of there's a purity there. There's a standard there.
Yeah.
And you're kind of in the
Like
wake
there's
of
pride being the
Yeah,
comics
like-
comic.
yeah.
I get that, but then
If-
you're eating
if
ramen
you-
noodle every night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the
100%.
Yeah, that was like the hold up with like the LA guys doing all the promo and podcasts and merch.
very
and all
un-New
that.
York, yeah.
And then the New York guys were like, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's
oh,
always been that
they
way.
all have
See us driving
Lamborghinis.
Ferraris and
Yeah, it's like, fuck that.
Yeah,
it builds a resentment.
You kind of want to hold on to some of that. Like I always
so.
feel like, because New York, there's a
grit.
reason. Well, it's not just grit. It's like you at the end of the day, when you're sitting around that table at the Comedy Cellar or wherever you go.
Yeah.
You got Colin Quinn, you got Louis C.K., you got all the old dudes who've been doing it forever. And a lot of guys you haven't heard of that are murderers.
Yep.
Like Greer Barnes is a fucking murderer, and all those guys. So what happens is, like, they'll kind of let you know.
Oh, they'll let you know.
You know what I mean? They'll let
Yeah,
you know. If you
yeah.
start getting, I don't know.
Too big for your britches?
Yeah, and also just a little too, it's almost like so you'll see some people who can write a really good song, and there are tricks and hooks and rhymes to it, and it's real commercial.
Yeah.
Then you see somebody who's doing something different with music, and that you're always expected to keep it that way.
Sure.
I guess.
But I think there's something to it because you can be a grinder, you can be that comic, and then still also update with the times.
course,
Because then you
of
get a guy like
course.
Kevin Hart,
Sure.
or Andrew Schultz.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You need
It's
it.
like
You need both.
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah, you absolutely need
Otherwise, you are. That's exactly right.
Otherwise, just be playing. You're gonna crush it at the the cellar or the
Yeah,
store, but all right,
And not
go
pay
on
your
the
rent.
road. Yeah,
100%.
You get respect from everybody, but it's like
I think that the one thing that I've always struggled with, as you know, is just the fact that a huge part of your job is figuring out how to promote, how to be relevant,
Yeah.
how to
Market.
stay. Yeah, and I have trouble with
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah, I have
It's
trouble with it. I
exhausting.
hate it.
I do too.
And you
It's
got to do it.
exhausting.
You have to do
It's
it.
exhausting.
But I fucking, it's
But I feel like
embarrassing.
I feel like you do pretty good.
I try not to do it.
Yeah.
Which is the worst.
But it's like authentic to you. It's like, it's Shane. That's the way Shane would promote.
yeah, it's because now it's a YouTube special, so I have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
I have to.
If I put you on the
promote it.
spot and I was like, Shane, tell us about your special. You got to. I'm going to give you. I'll give you 20 seconds to
can't.
promote
No,
your
there's
special.
no
I love
chance
this.
I'll do it.
Ready, go.
there's no
a
chance.
nightmare.
I know.
Like a news station.
the
Like
worst.
imagine.
Oh.
Have you? When's the last time you did like real press? I mean, obviously COVID.
Yeah.
Like real press.
Dude, I did
I
it.
stopped doing it like
Some
2
of them
years
ask
ago.
you fake questions to right. You ever had that where they go, give us some lead-in questions so that you can do some bits. on the air?"
Nightmare.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm not doing bit or they're like,
Can't do it.
Give us a joke here. Give people a little taste. We're gonna see it, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister does heroin. Like, all right.
Yeah.
It's so awkward.
Exactly.
And I stopped doing it. Yeah, the number one question. Right? So you got to tell us, Brendan, what's tougher, get inside that octagon or get on stage telling jokes? Go. And you're like,
Oh,
fuck
God.
That's actually not even. What's the answer?
It's all.
That's a good question. It's got to be the octagon. That's got to be the scariest thing in the fucking
Yeah.
world, dude.
they're both scary, man. Yeah, the
octagon's gotta be
octagon's
the worst.
You're getting
Dude,
hit.
it's brutal.
Yo, I
the one
watched
thing,
it.
Punch in
the
the
one thing
fucking
about
face.
him,
Terrifying.
the one thing about him is I remember I felt bad I did it. We were in Seattle and it was like 1,800 people in a theater, and we were doing
Neptune?
I don't know what it was. We were doing a live podcast, Fighter and Kid, and Brendan had zero experience in front of people, like
Yeah.
zero. But he was like, "Let's do live
7
podcast."
years ago.
So I remember I kind of was like, "You're gonna go out. I'm gonna pretend to be late. You're gonna go out and tell a story, and you're gonna be alone on stage." And I kind of just pushed him out there, you
Yeah.
know. And he was like, and he did like you did a couple breathing exercises. I think you learned from Navy
still
SEAls.
do.
Yeah, you
I
went
still do it before
and
every
then
show.
and then you just go out there and did really well. And then I remember I was like, I shouldn't have done that to you. You know, I shouldn't have. That's a fucking big thing because if you've never done that,
Yeah.
that's a disaster. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
So he did great, and then later on we were talking, and you're like, I've been getting out there in my underwear against monsters, and they lock a cage, and you got to come out, and you could die.
Yeah.
And I think once you face that, it's I don't know.
It's just different.
It got you ready. Let's put it
Yeah,
that
it
way.
got you ready. Especially like jumping into the deep end, like get you ready. Everyone's like, "Oh, you skipped open mics." Are you talking about with other disgruntled comics at a
Yeah.
fucking?
I used to get
laundromat?
mad about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing 1,400 people, fucking sold out shows. It was
Yeah.
a beast, man. Super beast.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's. I always said that. When you can't say that, it was very different for you. First of all, you've been podcasting
Just a
for a
different
long
path,
time.
man.
Yeah.
Did you you just came up? Did you come up in the Philly scene and then go to New York?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was.
Yeah.
Philly's no
So-
nonsense, right?
So I didn't do the mics in New York ever. So that was an interesting way to do it. Most people, you move to New York and have to work your way up. I
Yeah.
was already like, because Soder and Jay were already taking me on the road and using me. And I waited a
love
long
those
time.
Jay who?
man.
Big J.
Big J.
yeah, it's
I waited a long
Sober.
time before I moved. I moved when I moved to New York like 3 years ago.
Oh,
But
shit.
before
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
in Philly.
I was just in
full time.
Philly for, like,
and then
6
your home
years.
club there was what, the Helium?
Helium, yeah.
It's great fucking.
Yeah.
I love that
Helium.
fucking
Love
club.
Oh, it's the best.
One of my
That
favorite
club
clubs.
is fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
clubs.
So then you were just going around there, and then you were going. Where'd you meet Big J and Dan?
When they were at Helium.
Oh,
I featured for them.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I
And then
like-
Soder took me on the road, and then Jay took me on
So
the
does
road.
the Denver boy, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
So-
Wait,
there's
so
the man.
they already knew about you in Philly, or the club booked you and was like,
The
"Hey,
club booked me.
got it, got
Yeah.
it."
Now I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to do Denver coming up here, and you got to be vaccinated or show your proof of a negative COVID test. That's
But
the
you're
first time
vaccinated.
No, I'm saying the crowd does.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You'll probably see. And
That's the first time I've seen this.
I've dealt with it. I had to deal with it previously. And it's just what it is. You see about a 5 to 10% drop off on ticket
yeah.
sales.
Okay. Yeah, because people. Just,
But Denver's like 85-9% vaccinated, so Denver shouldn't be an
Really?
issue. When you go other places, it could get dicey.
but then you got to show basically proof on your phone, I guess, right?
I don't know how they're doing. There's like no like
Yeah.
system. Like they haven't.
I saw that yesterday. And I was
For
like,
Denver, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got to make a thing about it, but I don't know. It's interesting.
They have
It's
a
the first
QR
time.
code that you can scan and show your vaccine thing. I'm pretty sure.
On your
QR code?
Yeah, yeah.
Because in
QR code.
Denver, they take your phone. Like, have you in Denver,
Yeah, yeah,
Comedy
yeah.
Works.
Yeah.
Which
they'll
is
take
great.
your-
Yeah,
I
which I
love
love.
it.
Such a nice
I love
feeling.
it because it focuses the audience.
Oh.
Like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, think when you're out. I mean, I'm not that addicted to my phone, but people. I have friends who are. It's like
Yeah.
you go to. I mean, Justin, David.
Oh.
we go out to lunch
Yeah.
on the road, and they're like just on their phone. I'm like, dude, you be doing stand up in Iraq. You're on the beach in San Diego, dude. Get off the phone.
Wait till
man.
you have kids, Bubba. When you have kids, if you have a 13-year-old daughter, she's on her phone. She's TikTok, anime, the whole world, her friends. You're competing with everything.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. Tiger gets his iPad, once a week.
Yeah, and you're smart.
Yeah.
And you're smart because
Yeah.
that's
When
what
they
we
talk
started doing.
about kids,
Yeah.
it's-
You know, it's like no, because it's addictive.
we don't have
it's
that.
made
Yeah.
to be.
It's
addictive.
made to be addictive.
Yeah, it's made to get into your brain.
Yeah, you're made to be addictive. It's like it's just like even the moving. Like you know how on Twitter how you do this. That move is for like slot machines. It's addictive movement.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Like it's all.
And then
created-
when you tell your kid they can't play on it, they have some withdrawal symptoms. They act like a junkie. They'll be like they get irritable
Oh, yeah.
and angry, and you're just like, hey, this
Bro,
is not-
I've never felt older than the last night I went to my son's first teacher parent conference, and I dressed up like a fucking dad. I had khakis on and shit.
Nice.
And I was sitting in like
You are a dad.
Yeah,
You
I
should
know.
start dressing like that. Just wear that.
he likes fashion too much.
Yeah. You guys all love fashion.
You don't give a fuck, huh?
No.
The black socks
I
and
think I've-
sandals.
I literally worn
I
this
walked in,
outfit.
I was like, yeah. He said,
This
fuck
outfit
it.
on every podcast.
I'm the same way.
I
It's
packed
just your
one
thing.
outfit.
Gym shorts.
I like the Adidas slippers.
Thanks,
Those are my
man.
favorite.
Thanks.
They look comfortable as fuck.
Thanks, bro.
Notre Dame.
You look like the quality control offense coordinator for the Notre Dame.
That's what I'm going for.
You know, like you have the paper.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. You're a Notre Dame fan from Philly?
Love Notre Dame.
Why?
My grandpa and cousin played.
Fair point.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's a connection.
yeah. My grandpa was CTE'd.
Bad?
Bad. See, I didn't know. I just told this. It's every story I ever heard of my grandpa was him like fighting people. All he did was attack people. And then like every story, like he'd be punching cars. He was an animal. And he was like 6'5", he was huge. And when he died, he had a heart attack. And then he woke up on the operating table out of the anesthesia and tried to fight like the nurses. His heart exploded. So he like woke up and was like,
shit.
"You motherfuckers!" Ah! And then, so nobody in my family ever put it together. And then they showed me this newspaper clipping from like the 20s when he was playing that he was held out of against Purdue. He couldn't play because of a head injury. And if you have a head injury
Back
in
then?
the 20s,
You can have an arrow through your fucking
Yeah.
head. And they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
think
he
he's
like
good.
cracked his skull.
Well, when you have a brain, my friend had a traumatic brain injury. He fell out of a van and hit the back of his head, and they had to strap him down. When I went to see him in the hospital, he was strapped to the gurney. I was like, "Why is he strapped to the gurney?" They go, "Well, when he comes to, he'll come to periodically. When he wakes up, he tries to fight us because he bruised the front of his brain."
Oh no!
And so,
Well, there's
it
two
makes
things
you-
that happen when you get concussed. Like it is what it is. It just I don't know. I'm sure maybe it's genetic or something. But when you get concussed, either you get really aggressive and you want to fight, like your grandpa who's trying to kill
Yeah, yeah,
everybody,
yeah.
or you get really emotional.
I cry.
Yeah.
I cried. The times I've been knocked out.
Yeah, I would cry. Yeah.
You have any crazy injuries?
No, I tore my MCL and LCL.
Oh, okay.
Did
My
you
left
did you
knee.
Nothing
get,
with the head,
Did you
no.
get
Nothing.
many concussions playing football?
I played O-line, so it was like,
They say that's the worst.
yeah, it's just
'Cause
slow and
constant-
gradual.
Yeah.
But it was
You never got like your bell rung. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
growing up. How old are you?
I'm 33.
So I mean, similar, but growing up, like playing Pop One or like,
Yeah.
when you get to, they're like, oh, he got his bell rung. Like, get back in there.
Yeah.
Like now you think about it, like, hey, dumbass.
Yeah.
Bell rung means I shouldn't be practicing.
Yeah, there's
How
definitely,
often would you get your bell rung? Because you're bigger.
In college was tough playing fullback.
dude,
It
that
was
must
tough.
have. My friend played fullback. He had like 7 concussions in like one season.
Did you ever
Yeah.
have
It was just
concussions, or
nonstop.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, in football? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you knew you
I
had
was
concussion.
fullback for Big 12.
Fullback's
team.
crazy.
For Big 12?
That's
It's nuts.
Because you're
that's
just
the
you're
position.
Like
running
back
through
in the
line.
day.
Just middle linebackers and fullbacks over and over.
So I was fullback in the Big 12, and then I was the wedge breaker on special. Oh
my God.
And I was the wedge.
oh my god.
They were like, "This white guy, just get his big ass in there. He'll be okay."
God,
And
dude.
what they used to do,
Then he used to spar. Then he used to fight, like in the UFC.
then what they used to do during film, like
It's all terrible.
terrible, dude. And I'm on so much supplements. Anyways, what they used to do in film on Mondays after the game, they'd have like a whole, like everyone would laugh because I'd get like my bell rung or I'd light some guy up. And
Yeah.
I'd like, dude, I got a headache.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, this is great, man. I'm like, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
What does this wedge breaker mean again?
So
You
on,
explained it
so on
once.
kickoff,
They got rid of this.
They got rid of it.
They don't even have it in football.
was
so
gonna say, I
dangerous.
because it was
just-
the most dangerous.
That's how dangerous it is. The NFL,
Yeah, they don't have it. There's
probably
rules
shouldn't.
against it.
Bring up wedge
Is there?
breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold on. So you know,
okay.
so let's say the start of the game. There's a team that the kickoff team kicks the ball.
Yep.
So there's the return man. In
Yep.
front of the return man is a wedge of human beings that go like try to block,
block.
so he can score a touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Then there's a guy who's a kamikaze guy that runs to break that wedge, so those guys can't block the other
his
guy.
job is literally to dive straight into that wall,
Jesus
and it's
Christ,
sprinting 50 yards into each other. I mean, it's yeah, they got rid of it.
And you're
Is there a video of this?
I mean,
I'm sure.
I don't know how the fuck you're trying to hit with your
I
arms.
feel. I
you-
feel,
you
I
were-
feel fine.
Just
I feel good.
You're
Yeah.
trying to hit with your arms and your shoulders first, right?
No,
No, you don't.
no. What?
I can't think of anything worse. I just am not built for that.
It was my thing. You know, when it's like your thing.
Yeah.
So it was like your thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
So when we're playing like Texas and Big 12 championship, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna light this fucking dude up.
dude.
Because there was another guy who was going to meet you halfway.
Yeah, they have a crazy guy too.
Of course they do.
I mean, that's
crazy
the,
guys.
It's the
You know, it was
that's-
like Ronnie Lott. I was watching this thing on Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott would knock himself out. Ronnie Lott
Yeah.
would fucking hit
yeah.
you and go out. Like he would just throw himself.
Chin, if
at
you
your
YouTube wedge breaker, you'll see these. They're literally like the Japanese pilots just fucking flying into
Yep.
the goddamn
kamikaze. Does anybody know what kamikaze means?
crazy.
Divine wind. Thank you.
It's funny. It's funny to say it and look up.
I know.
Any of these?
Divine wind.
And I just leave you guys with that.
This is Steve, one of our cool people.
I guess wearing a toupee.
Hit the field. What you're going to see at the plus.
So you see and see he catch it. See the two guys grab arms.
Shoulder
Yeah.
to
Where you?
shoulder,
What?
to block for the ball.
I'm the big white guy on the
So
left.
that is
Okay.
a foul as well. So there's actually
This isn't even a good one.
two-man wedges that are formed on this play.
See how those two guys come
Yeah,
together?
yeah, yeah.
That,
Oh,
that
you
would be a
rewind
small
that.
wedge.
Rewind that.
Two.
Watch this dude get cracked
That
back
is
top.
a foul as
He
well.
cuts
So
over from
there's
Alabama.
actually Two.
Here, rewind that to
And
the
blindsides
watch-
the dude?
Yeah, there's a dude who runs
Shoulder
to the left,
shoulder and
right to
form a
left.
wedge, and that's clearly a
Boom!
Oh my
Also
God.
Back up the field. What you're going to see at the plus 45, two players come together,
Damn.
shoulder to shoulder, to block for the ball carrier, and so that is a foul as well. So
Why is that a
There's
foul?
actually two.
Why is that a
I
foul?
don't know.
Well, they're trying
So
to
when it
break
was a
up.
longer one, you were the middle. Of
Yeah,
it.
and you just wait for the guy to like blow you up. But I was the guy that would blow it up too.
Yeah.
so I got them both.
You're
in.
just spending a lot of time fucking helmet on helmet with other dudes.
Yeah. Those guys are. Yeah, that was like the
That's my
scariest
thing,
guy
though.
on the team though.
Yeah.
I hated blocking those dudes.
the worst.
There was middle linebackers that were like that would like lead with their helmet.
Yeah.
And I played offensive line, so like you're kind of like we played zone blocking, so I was always kind of upright, not really
waiting.
firing
Yeah.
out, and dudes would just dive straight
It's
into your
nuts.
fucking head.
It's nuts.
It was terrible.
And you can't leave with the helmet anymore. Is what they say, right?
As an offensive lineman, you kind of can, but
Offensive
that's not
line
how
get
nobody
away with it.
blocks that way.
Yeah.
You block with your hands.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Was your dream to go to the NFL?
no,
Were you
I
that
knew.
guy?
No,
You knew?
You knew.
When
No, I
you
knew
got to
pretty
Army,
early.
did you know, or in high school, did you know?
In high school, I knew I was not going.
Oh,
to
good for
NFL.
you.
Yeah,
Most guys
I
don't.
ran like a 5.7 40. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Dude. This is
Pretty
it.
slow, yeah.
That's so slow.
Wait, so what is someone?
It's crazy how slow it is.
What's average for someone that position? The position?
Now they run like 4.9s.
Yeah,
now
they're-
it's terrifying.
Like it used to be,
Oh,
it
shit.
used to be like a freak if you were like 300
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
4.9. Now there's 4.9s
It's-
every year,
it's-
and they're
It's even
320
slight- one
pounds.
guy-
So no one's running a
7.
fucking
It's-
5. That's
yeah, they
No, there are.
They are.
It's
Oh.
stupid they even make them run 40 yards,
Yeah.
but there's
Isn't it a
there's
lot of it
guys-
your lateral motion too, like side to side motion that they?
for
Definitely.
O linemen, yeah,
Yeah.
the 5'10", 5 drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran like I went to this combine at West Virginia and ran easily the slowest 40 in the entire combine. And I was just like,
It's so embarrassing, dude, because you run, they're all
It's so
because
embarrassing.
everyone knows there's a whole group,
Yeah.
and they're like 5'7", 7,
you like yell
versus
it out.
Gillis,
Yeah,
and you're all
yeah.
fuck.
damn.
There was
Just
a
slow twitch muscle over here.
It was so slow.
Did you have to do the what, is it
225?
yeah, you
225
got
thing?
225.
That's stupid
Yeah.
for linemen too.
Yeah.
They should be doing 315.
yeah.
Would you get a lot?
I did. I forget. I
Oh,
truly
You,
forget.
you know you really can't work on speed though. It's one of those things you either have or you don't. You can get better.
No, there's techniques that
There's
being
techniques,
do,
but I'm
but yeah,
saying
yeah,
but it's
you
all
either
track.
have
It's track.
you either
They
have the
teach you-
explosion or you don't.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I mean, you're not gonna be a 5'7" and then all of a sudden you're a fast runner.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
you either.
5'7" might be generous.
I told you,
too.
I saw-
I might have been pushing 5'9".
I saw it with my kids.
6 flat.
It was so slow.
6 flat.
Yeah.
Gillis, 6 flat.
was-
Go and hit the showers, buddy.
There was a kid there was a West Virginia player because the players from West Virginia were like helping. I think it was like Scout.com or something, and the dude who timed me was like, "Damn!" Like, I heard him time it. He was like, "Damn!"
Well, it's like
I was like,
those
dude.
times are
It's like,
tough.
don't tell anyone.
Don't yell that. Don't yell that. Keep that between us, dude. Well, it's like Chappelle was like, I ran a 4.3 in high school.
you
Like,
didn't.
I go,
No, you
there
didn't.
you go. Anybody who's been around the game, I go, Chappelle, your coach told you that.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're a liar, but I promise you, you did.
Yeah, 'cause
not.
I was because
Everybody gets hand timed, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I ran a 5.5 or 4.5 in high school." It's like
He's
no,
like,
you
I ran a
didn't.
4.3. I'm like, I promise you didn't, Chappelle. I
Yeah.
love you, but the coach who told you that doesn't know what he's doing and lied to you. But in your head, you thought you ran a 4.3.
Well, 'cause that- and
Have
it
you
was
ever
like
seen
the-
a 4.3?
Dude, my
bro, it was
my
like the
long
talk
jump
of
or
the town.
broad jump.
Is that talk of the town or whatever?
It was crazy.
What happened?
I forget what it was, dude. I might have set records at this camp. It's the worst
worst
combine
ever?
of all time.
Dude, when you have children, you hope against hope that maybe your kids are going to be, I don't know, something physically special, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm me.
Especially have
and my-
boys.
I got boys, and so I'm in Utah, and there is an Olympic gold medal swimmer, sprinter. I can't remember her name. She's pretty well known.
Swimmer?
She's a swimmer, and she does a lot of the announcing.
Don't do this.
Current?
I know.
Oh,
She does a lot of
not
She
current.
gets a lot.
No,
She
no.
sucks a lot of
and her,
dicks.
no, and her husband was
suck you off like
her
crazy,
husband was
man.
a world champion, Hall of Fame downhill skier, right? Both of them are just a couple of like you see them and you go, well, you look different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my kids, I was it.
But they're skiers.
But he's
I agree.
he's
A little
gold
gay. It's a
medalist.
little gay.
Hold on,
Yeah,
gold
little gay.
medalist.
I know, but still, you know.
Yeah.
Still a very good athlete, right? Skiing, remember, is a world sport, so he is, he's still winning.
You can win gold in badminton.
Or
A lot
handball.
of gold medals.
I
it's
would
like,
suggest
all right.
that downhill skiing is a real sport, though.
Of course,
You gotta-
it is. Those guys.
Yeah.
Get, yo,
You got to be
put up
special.
that.
I mean, he's still. I looked at his body, and I remember looking
He's an
at him,
outlier
like,
for a skier, for sure.
Yeah, but it's just all legs and ass and just muscular
Sure.
as fuck. And I'm like, but he was like a downhill, like that. They're big. They're
Yeah.
always strong. Either way, I fucking I played tag with I'm it, and it's my kids and their kids,
And they're the same age.
same age. Dude, the difference in speed.
Cows got lit up.
The difference in speed.
Cows got lit up.
Got lit
It was
up.
astonishing. I had to run as fast as I could, and this kid was 8. I had to it was astonishing how fast they were. It's like when I ran sprints. I've done it twice against NFL, these NFL guys at Tarek trains.
Yeah.
It's
Don't do
hilarious.
that, but yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
You were running sprints against them.
I have it on video.
What are you doing?
I look
that
like
for?
I'm standing still.
You just,
You just trying?
I want
Give
to
it a
see.
shot? Wanted to see.
it's like pro versus Joe's.
I want to see
Yeah.
how fast I am. I've done it many times, and
I'll tell you what's weird. You don't have kids, right, Shane?
No,
You have a girl?
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're working that way.
Yeah.
But
you got time.
it's weird when you have kids because Tiger's in jiu-jitsu. I take him twice a week now, and they're doing now they're at the level because he's 2-stripe now, 2-stripe white belt. That's the level where they start on the feet and do takedowns.
Oh, boy.
So me and Tiger, I'll just go over certain like single leg and grip and stuff and I don't give him too much. Where I'm like, dude, when he comes at you, grab the leg, run through. And, I just kind of barely coach him on it. And then last week was the first time real life takedowns. And dude, I don't know if it's something in his DNA or just because it was in my DNA.
Oh, yeah.
The double leg that I did was my signature double leg. He takes this fucking 8-year-old and single legs and flares it out and double legs him into the goddamn mat. Coach is like, Jesus Christ. And they looked at me like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I did not show him that, man.
Well, it's your
That's in his
genetics.
DNA.
I mean,
I don't know if it's just
his neck is
he just downloaded the data.
The kid looks like he does neck exercises. Like he's got high calves. He's got a neck. When he was 4 years
He's
old,
built like a stingray.
When he was 4 years, we used to go to this. Our friend owns a
Parkour.
Parkour gym. We were just
so
in-
Tiger would be 4 years old, and you'd watch this kid
Parkour
run.
gym?
You'd watch him run.
Yeah.
He would never
I
get
hate
tired,
LA.
and he would just run.
No way. It stinks.
Parkour. Oh god, trying to do backflips and all that shit.
Yeah.
Those parkour guys are nuts. I'm like, how do you make money, dude?
Oh my god.
Those are athletes.
Now those guys are athletes.
Let's do a flip on like they're off a bench.
I mean, when
or
that
some
goes
shit.
wrong, that must fucking go wrong.
Now you watch some
yeah,
of the guy
they
they showed us
fucking
what
eat
that
it.
main guy, that guy who's like famous did, where he jumped from the railing and landed. It's so horrifying. Like jumped what looks like 50 feet and lands on a small disc like that. And if you fall, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're like scaling the great
Yeah.
fucking wall of China and shit, but they're up like 1,000,000 feet.
I
was like the
can't
number one
watch
guy's
it.
like, dude, are you making a living doing this? He's like, oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then I
How?
walked away. I talked to his manager. He's like, he made about 70 grand.
It's like a teacher salary.
Like, what? You go work at Starbucks.
I know, right?
Yeah, substitute
70
teacher
grand. It's
salary.
like, where's the money in that?
Sponsors,
Yeah,
or
they
like
get
if you're
sponsored.
just an outlier.
You want
like,
to play with your mortality when you're young.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
know.
guess. I mean,
Some people just get it's the juice. You're doing it for the juice, right?
Yeah.
yeah. No, some of those motherfuckers are a little bit older.
yeah.
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 It's just like,
Well, they have
like,
major competitions,
Oh, yeah.
That girl
They had
that was
competitions for
teaching
that?
my kids was had won the competition in Italy or something like that.
Sure.
She had legs like, I mean,
There's like 12 of them.
Jumping over rails and shit in Italy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they show you the videos. You're like, yeah, no, you're flipping over buildings. That
yeah.
is-
It is wild. I mean, obviously it's impressive.
It's
but
like your spider.
it is. I just have no. It's just I
Yeah.
have no interest. I'm like, why don't
Yeah.
you do something with it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there are people that can climb. I think it's interesting where they just climb. They
The buildings.
yeah. The two walls will be here, and they can just climb up 100 feet.
They should just be thieves.
That's what I'm saying.
Steal
Yeah.
people's purses and
It's
then
probably
just
where it
run.
came from.
Or be like a real
Yeah.
Spider-Man or some shit. Like fight crime.
That's probably where it really came from. They just saw Spider-Man and was like, fuck it, I got it.
It's very strange, man.
Yeah, it's so weird.
They love
That's
it,
how I
though.
started doing backflips, fucking watching Power Rangers.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, fuck it, I got
I was
it.
listening to much Power Rangers. It does not hold up.
No. Oh, I haven't watched it. in
Power
forever.
Rangers doesn't hold up.
Oh my god, it is so lame. They're all yeah, it's so
But
lame.
back in the day, that shit was tight.
Yeah, it was.
It's
lit.
funny to think of you putting it on, being like, all right, let's see if this holds.
I was trying to do my
Movie
kid
night
to it.
tonight.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
oh wow,
going down that
you don't realize how gay Power Rangers are. Like, all right, let's not. It's not.
All kid stuff is
And they
gay.
do the morphin time.
Yeah, it's
Kid
pretty-
stuff is it's very gay.
Yeah, but now
Because
kids
kids are
playing-
gay.
My buddy,
All kids are gay.
all kids are gay.
They start
looking
off
at?
gay. Yeah,
What are you looking at?
that's what they're teaching in schools now in L.A. Yeah, by the
Yeah.
way.
Well, now kids have these crazy video games where they're playing each other virtually. So so my buddy walked by.
I like how you broke that news like it's something
I know.
new.
No, but my buddy,
Multiplayer.
They're playing each other online. And listen to this, Shane. They're not even in the same house. That's what's fucking mind blowing, dude. What?
our buddy though walked by his kid's room. He goes to take a piss. It's 5 a.m.
Kid dropping N bombs.
He hears no.
Yeah. No,
That's what happens. That's what happens on those games.
I was gonna
like
say,
the
yeah. I
N-bombs
was
just
like, where's this come in?
There's some
everyone-
racism. There's some racism.
Oh
that
my
goes on.
God.
Major
dude.
racism.
No,
on it.
but it's 5 a.m. He just hears this 12-year-old going, yeah, dude. And he goes, you motherfucker, you've been up all night. He's been up all night playing with the thing and the fucking guns and all that stuff. And he just doesn't go to sleep.
We
Goes
used
sleep
to,
at 6.
me and my friend Jamal used to play Call of Duty. And one time we were playing it together.
Jamal's a white kid.
Jamal is African American.
Okay.
He's black. And he's fucking black.
There you go.
And yeah, I gotta get one.
You'll see
let it
that
all
in 10
out.
years. You're going to see that in 10 years.
Yeah. Black. And this dude was just screaming the N-word. And it's just me and Jamal sitting there like.
Isn't that
And
weird?
then eventually I was like, this is great. I was like, does that like Does that like bother you? And he's like, I knew you were gonna say some gay shit. Like, does that bother you? He got like mad at me for being like, does that affect you?
Are you
like, shut
doing
the fuck
okay,
up.
Jamal?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, man. Yeah.
Because it's like, what are you gonna do about it? What
It's like their go-to one.
What are
They're
you
like,
gonna
if it's
do
a
about
black
it?
player, just like young kids dropping
Yeah.
that, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, that's how we end racism. It's fucking
Even those big
Call
gamers,
of
like they
Duty.
go, like the cancel culture, they'll go back to when they were young, and they'll find out they dropped the
Dude,
N-bomb.
PewDiePie got one that was pretty rough, dude.
What?
His was rough.
Yeah.
He's like the
There's
one
a
of the
guy
biggest
that used to
gamers.
be like the gamer.
PewDiePie? Is it PewDiePie?
PewDiePie, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was PewDiePie. Maybe I got the wrong guy. But there was, he hit he just called a guy the N-word, like on his live stream. And then he was like, no, I'm sorry. He's like,
Oh no, he did that recently.
Yeah, and he was like,
because-
you know what I mean, though.
Sponsor like, we're out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
And fucking ended his gaming career.
No, I
No,
think he's back.
No, the
dude.
game
He's
culture's
back.
like, we forget.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We've all heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
Swedish, or something.
Yeah.
They're
Oh, he's
allowed. They get
Swedish?
a pass.
They get, yeah.
I
was
give
like,
him a
don't-
pass.
You get a pass.
The Swedes are good. They're good. Swedish people
It's
are
weird
good.
where gaming's gonna go in like 10 years. I guess virtual.
All virtual. They're already doing
Where you
it.
put those fucking helmets on.
Dude, I fucking was playing ping pong at this stupid fucking thing that my son has, and I'm in this house, and you know my old house with the cement floors and stuff, and the ball hits the net and it rolls.
You went to pick it
I
up?
went to fucking reach for it and I fell over. And it makes you wonder if we're actually living in a fucking hyper simulated reality right now.
I wonder.
It's so weird, man. It's so fucking weird.
Is New York locked down like listen, the media makes LA seem like North Korea, but
Yeah.
it's actually not too bad here. Is New York pretty locked down?
Similar to
Similar.
here. Yeah. Just
Not as bad. You guys sucked where they're like, it was when we were in like the height of it. I was talking to Schulte about it, and he moved to Miami. He was like, yeah, they were like, yeah, you can eat outdoor dining's open. He's like, dude, it's fucking snowing.
Yeah, yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
"Dude, who's gonna fuck eat outside?
Right.
He's like, so
Yeah.
they make it seem like, oh, all good. Small business can stay open, can eat outside. He's like, nobody wants to fucking
You
eat
talking about
outside.
in New York?
In New York.
Yeah.
they just built
Into the
rooms.
street, right?
They built rooms and said it was outside.
Yeah.
Like just because it was
Yep.
shitty. They were like,
And then the
sheds.
cellar and there's no comedy going down.
that was all closed.
now there is though, right?
Now it's back.
Now it's
yeah,
happening.
yeah. Now it's fully.
Now
You
it's
just got to be
crazy
vaxxed
crowded.
fully
fully
back.
You got to be
vaxxed.
fully vaxxed out
to get
though.
in. Yeah, yeah,
And so you have to show that on your phone every time.
yeah.
you
They
walk
have
in.
to show that the people that. Yeah.
The fans do.
Yes.
But no IDs to vote.
No.
Did you, when you were doing your special, did you find yourself kind of nervous about do you feel like you have to dance around subjects or
You guys see a special.
I did. I saw it.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, no, I
No, I don't think.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think so.
yeah.
That's
No.
your brand, though. Don't, when
Yeah, I'm
you say
just
like,
kind
yeah.
of.
I mean, I didn't feel that from you. I watched
No,
the special. I
I
loved
didn't
it,
think
but
you-
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
yeah.
It does kind of get annoying like when I like perform. I'm used to performing in New York. Like during the week I'm in New York.
Yeah.
So it's all liberal.
Yeah.
And it's very fun to go on stage and be like, yo, Trump rules.
Yeah.
Just to have them all be
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
But then you go on the road, I'm like, yo, Trump rules. And the whole crowd's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Isn't
like,
it
well,
weird?
this
Yeah.
isn't funny now. Now it's
Whoa.
not funny.
This
you
isn't
know.
a rally.
Yeah,
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 take it
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, with my stuff now, I'm trying to show the similarities and the differences, but I'm not drawing sides. Like I'm trying to show the folly on both sides. But whenever I like, I notice in my crowds when I make fun of like the liberals, and then I'm going to make fun of the conservatives.
But they don't know you.
That's kind of crazy. So
Yeah.
Our boy David Lucas, who goes on before Chappelle
Yeah.
and me, he literally comes out and goes, "Hey, am I the only one that misses Trump here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere we go,
Yeah.
they go
anywhere-
crazy.
certain markets go crazy, and certain markets, I'm like, ooh, it's about to
Don't
be a
you-
rough night."
Yeah.
Who got weird about it? Where were we at? Oklahoma. Yeah, which is
Surprising.
weird.
Oklahoma, yeah.
Yeah.
Start talking
Some
shit
of those
to
states, like I did Richmond, Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
and you would think like, all right, but there's like little pockets in
Yeah.
red states that are very liberal. You know what I mean?
I didn't think in
'Cause they're
Oklahoma.
surrounded by it, so they're like
Yeah.
ultra liberal.
Yeah, that's
know what I
very
mean?
true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Depends on where
Yeah.
you go. That's what's surprising.
If it's
The
more
internet's
combative,
yeah.
they get defensive.
You know,
Like,
that
But
actually makes sense.
But like
Yeah.
even remember he did in Austin, and because you think Texas, you think red, Texas,
Yeah, yeah.
all that shit. But in Austin's
Yeah,
little
Austin's-
LA.
yeah.
Austin's purple, more blue.
got
So when he did
yeah.
it there, it was like they were like,
It's
what
it's the
fuck?
same in Arizona. There's like small like liberal pockets, and like Arizona's fucking red, but
Yeah,
there's
red.
has its small pockets of
Well, there's also like in schools, all these kids are being challenged with new narratives. It's not how we grew up where you learn U.S. history. It's really tricky now for them to teach because what happens is, as a teacher, I just got into this yesterday. As a teacher, you're teaching elementary school. If you're going to teach U.S. history, the question becomes, if you start teaching from 1776 and not 1619, you will have you'll have parents who go, wait, and they can be white or whatever. They have their liberal point of view, and it becomes a debate. And it's really tricky for the teacher to have to deal with. So now the teacher teaches, if you teach about being a global citizen and being racism, if you bring up the term anti-racist, it's supercharged versus not racist.
And they're doing that in elementary school?
Bro, I just was, I'm dealing with that in my elementary school. So it becomes a whole fucking thing, and it's a balancing act.
So what's Finn in 5th grade?
Yeah. So young people now, he's in 4th. Young people now are being educated. It's just different, and social media is setting a different standard. Public shaming is a real thing, and it's keeping people. People are becoming far away stare. But it's a very powerful thing because with young people now, there's call out culture. And call in culture, which is the idea of I'll call you out in front of everybody, or I might call you in first for a private. This is happening in schools. So now some student says, you didn't recognize my identity or whatever it might be, and you're being called in. So now that kid calls you in with the teacher. And you've been called in. Now the next step is to be called out in front of everybody.
Oh man!
So what happens is with the
fight,
it's a lot to deal with.
I'm like, you call me in, we're gonna fight.
Correct.
That's what we're gonna do.
Now if you do that,
now you can't. You're out of school.
You're out of school, but also it's a lot to deal with, man. Because like, how do you navigate that? So what happens is
it's on the parent.
Kids are becoming. There's a puritanical. There is a new puritanism in a way because everybody is afraid. When I got into it a little bit yesterday with this teacher,
What'd
the way
you say?
she was teaching.
White teacher?
Yes, and she was teaching. She had a book on anti-racism. Anti-racism versus not being racist is a very strong.
For 4th grade.
Yes, it's a very strong political point of view.
It's insane.
And what was interesting was I was the only one to voice it, and I could tell some parents were
Buttholes got tight.
into it. Other parents got super tight.
Oh, it'd be so fun.
And nobody wants to say that.
To be if they did that when me and my friends were in 4th grade.
It'd be
It'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I remember we had teachers like telling us about gay people, and we were delighted. It was like,
was the best
it was
day
so
ever.
fun to say gay.
Yeah.
We'd be like, what is gay?
We had a field day with
I mean, if we had a racism class,
Forget it.
Oh, dude.
Well, that's kind
like,
of.
wait, can I say? What are some words I'm not allowed
That's
to say?
kind of what's
I have
happening.
a word I want to know if it's racist.
But that's what's
Tell me.
happening now.
You go.
With gender. Now you're talking about now you're describing somebody as being a straight white cisgender male.
They have to explain it
so
that
we've
way.
Got, so but the
This is in
teachers
4th
are,
grade?
bro.
I'm gonna have to get those kids
bro,
out of Santa
I don't want to
Monica,
get into this
Bubba.
too much.
I'm gonna have to
but-
get them
Oh
out
my
of Santa
God.
Monica.
let 'em stay.
I'm in it. And I'm
Let him cook in that shit.
Yeah, I'm in
Finn
it.
comes home
See
with
what
fucking
comes
lime
out.
green hair.
Yeah.
And just fucking.
Well, there are two things that can happen. One is it's hard on the teacher. It's hard on the teacher because they're being pushed. They're being pulled on one, and everybody's having an argument. So now, how do we teach? Right? How do we teach? What is the standard? What's the truth? I'm all for teaching true American history. Okay, not whitewashed, but these are kids. I don't know how to do it. But what also happens is exactly what you're saying, dude. Like my friend's kid, he goes, it's a nice butterfly, and he goes, hey, look at him sitting there on that pedal, and his son goes, Dad, joking around, goes, how dare you gender that butterfly?
Kids in 4th grade?
Yeah, but they're all fucking around. Now they're making fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
If you start making it hush hush,
Oh, kids are going to run with it.
bro, kids are
Yeah,
gonna
and
be
also
like,
the kids aren't dumb. Like my niece, like I was talking to her about it, and she's in like 7th or 8th grade, and she's like, "Yeah, there's like 10 bisexual kids."
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
and-
you're in
and-
7th
and-
grade.
and- and 5 kids who identify as trans. This
Yeah,
becomes a social
they
contagion.
see who's if you were a kid, you'd see like, I'm not saying they're weird for doing that, but like, if a kid
It's
was like,
kinda known.
I'm actually trans,
Yeah.
yeah, you just don't have friends. You're doing
You're
a
just
move.
lost.
This is a move.
You're lost. Back in my day, you're called goth. Yeah.
By the way,
It was God.
That is very
fucking
true.
exactly.
Back in
Very,
the day,
very true.
you'd be called goth.
Yeah,
Like,
Marilyn
Yeah.
Manson.
It's so
But it's
true.
whatever you want to do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all right. Let them,
It's
fuck
fine.
it.
Kids
Yeah,
are going to
They're gonna figure it
They're going
out.
to navigate their individuality in one way or another. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot. there is something about, there is a lot of talk in a lot of schools about capitalism being essentially inherently racist.
That's insane.
And you hear this all the time. That is the narrative on
Yeah.
that side of the equation. So you got to know when people like cloak something that they're teaching in, we're just trying to all get along, and you go, that's not what's going on.
Yeah.
You're teaching a strong political agenda here.
Yeah, you have a bias.
You
here.
got a bias.
Yeah.
You got
And you can't have that.
And you're
They
trying to change.
say capitalism is racist.
That's a very common thing now in the anti-racist far left movement, whatever it might be, that capitalism and the structures of even the Western institutions, all of them are inherently biased towards one. It's essentially a white supremacy construct. Therefore, it favors only whites. And so there may be a debate, there may be a conversation to be had there.
Hell yeah.
But
I love it.
yeah, it's just when they start teaching.
Let me know when you're ready for the rogue, big dog.
All right, yeah. Give
All
me one
right,
of those.
perfect.
Oh, you
Just one.
Yeah.
dude, he's bullying you.
No, I'm
This
not.
is not bullying.
He's
This
a
is
nicotine bully.
friendship. This is friends.
This is. We're cyber
Now, that's
friends.
stronger though.
Same.
Beer.
Both
6 milligrams.
milligrams.
6
Okay.
milligrams.
You just pull them from your pouch.
Yeah.
Oh, but maybe Rogue is a little better than you.
I think Rogues, I've tried them all.
Yeah,
I
what
think
flavor
Rogues
is this?
This is mango.
It's nice.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's nice.
I got you, Doug.
Yeah.
There you go.
Better than the mint?
I'm not gonna say better.
Not
Okay.
yet. It's
Yeah,
too
it's
early.
just
It's
early.
too early.
Okay,
Has
okay,
anybody ever
okay.
eaten
Fair
mango
enough,
and
fair
been
enough.
like, this is disgusting though? Mango's
Mango's
fantastic.
great.
I don't
Yeah.
like mango the fruit.
Really?
My girl eat it Mexican as fuck. She
Mango's
put like
good.
salt all over and hot sauce. I'm like,
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, that's why she's ruining it.
Yeah. I've never been a mango
Salt?
guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you add some liver to it? This is sucky. Mango itself is fucking delicious, man.
So you're going to war with teachers? I think it's time. I think that's the right move. It's time to start speaking up in parent-teacher conferences.
I will stake a flag on a hill nobody else wants to fucking defend.
But then
And
you're
I'm out there
but
to-
the problem is then you're the crazy dad, and then Finn gets bullied at school because they get the crazy dad.
Hey, Bubba, I'm sure there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of stuff. We'll see what happens. I'll
Yeah.
keep you posted.
No, they're
Eventually,
not allowed to
eventually you
bully.
just pull him out of that fucking school if he gets too crazy.
Yeah. You got to ask yourself what you're willing to fight for.
Yeah.
It's kind of how you
They're just
define
trying to
yourself.
change up shit.
I just think at the end of the day, everybody has something they're willing to fight for, and you define yourself that way. Most of us get to walk around not having to worry about it. Problem with kids is kids make you draw some lines.
Oh, big time.
You know what I'm saying?
But New York crowds are
And
similar.
yours is fourth grade
Fourth grade.
U.S. history.
This is
You're like, this is, you got to believe in something. Christopher Columbus ruled. I'm going to say it.
God damn it!
My kid's not showing up on Christopher Columbus Day. You guys don't celebrate. The Callens do, though.
You know Indians were bad? Did you know that?
You know
Indians
they
were
were
great?
greats, too.
I mean, no, that's not what I'm.
Should we get into JFK? What about MLK, huh? Teacher's like, oh.
No, that's the thing is you got to be careful and you got to be fair, right? So,
Of course.
But it's fucking better do your homework.
Yeah.
You better come correct.
You better come correct. That's all. It's if you're gonna take this fight, you better have done your homework and you better have
Yeah.
read the people you're disagreeing with. Luckily, I have.
Yeah.
Did you kick ass in school?
What do you mean?
Like good grades and shit?
I did all right. Yeah, I did fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I liked history. I studied.
You weren't, like,
that's what I was a
valedictorian
history
or nothing,
major.
were you?
No,
So
but I
was
got
I.
into West Point.
Yeah, that's a good
So-
fucking school,
Fuck.
man.
Yeah, I did all right.
I was a history
Oh,
major
shit.
too.
Yeah, oh, nice.
Yeah.
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 History's fun.
It's
us.
interesting.
It's the best for us.
You could drop us in any time.
You must have got good grades if you went to Louisville,
I
right?
didn't get no fucking good grades.
No?
No,
You just did a mean
cheerleading.
No, it's
backflip
Louisville.
and
I
got
don't
in?
think Louisville's. Oh wait,
Like-
did you do cheer?
No, so
Cheerleader with a journal.
yeah, I did. Fuck you, Shade.
Crazy.
Dude, he's a
No,
cheerleader
so-
with an anger management problem.
Yeah. I was telling him he's got to get back on the booze.
Yeah, you say
I
that.
always say
It's
that.
time.
Yeah.
Stop pushing him.
Yeah, he's like, it's time.
Chappelle, you
because I
caught me.
want to see that.
No.
Chappelle, I wanna
Stay
see-
clean.
He wants to see me punch people.
Nah.
He wants-
Shane, if you
time.
want some good whiskey, I get some. I brought from Montana.
No, I'm all right.
You're not a
Maybe
whiskey
after.
guy?
Yeah.
Chappelle, you stay with me.
I'm gonna stay. But no,
Proud of you.
You'll smell it though.
when for Louisville, I cheered at a junior college in Texas. Well, I got plastered and got kicked off pretty much, or wasn't allowed to like try out again and shit. And so Louisville and I wasn't finished with junior college, but Louisville had a program to where you could go to the junior college. It was like a transfer program, but you could go to the junior college and cheer at the university.
You're like the
individually.
Terrell Owens of cheerleading.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you're a
fucking.
cancer in the locker room.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, I was a fucking
Dude,
I was
watched,
just a booze hound.
Did you watch that Netflix cheer show?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So that school,
I love that.
The school that
Oh,
they
dude,
talk about.
How much,
that
how
too.
much did you love Jerry?
I loved all the ladies.
And
dude.
then remember
all the
they
ladies.
were ridiculous.
they were so fantastic.
So hot.
And then
It
remember
was crazy.
Remember
When they were celebrating at the end of the
Yeah.
ocean, I was like, I wish I was in there. If
when they
I was
won
on the
it,
beach, I would have run out with them and be
Yeah.
like, we did it.
and there's that one. There's that
In
one.
the shorts.
Who is this guy?
In the shorts and the polo.
He did it.
Shane's just like,
We
fuck
did
yeah.
it.
Who is this dude?
In a Hawaiian shirt.
Black stock. and a Hawaiian
33-year-old.
I think he works for Notre Dame.
Yeah.
College.
I knew we were going to do it.
Yeah, there was that one dime piece with the crazy parents. And she was like the best one. Remember?
Oh yeah,
She like rolled her
Gabby, yeah,
ankle.
she's pretty good.
Like,
She's
what are we
really
gonna
good.
do?
Oh.
She's good,
Yeah,
huh?
really good.
She's big on social media.
Yeah.
And it was her, and then Jerry was the one who was like on Ellen and hosting.
Yeah.
Like he was doing the Oscar red carpet.
Dude, I
and then
followed
people-
a bunch of those girls on Instagram.
I saw that
And
because
then
I
had
saw
to
that.
unfollow. I was like, what am I
Shane
doing,
was like in the
dude?
picture.
They're so
I
hot.
was like,
He said they're so hot.
It's not like I don't know what I thought. Nothing was going to come out of it. No one, they weren't going to be like, oh, who's this?
Who's this
See
big
me,
funny
like-
guy?
just in the shorts and the polo.
If you ladies want to come to a show,
Fuck,
you let me
dude.
know.
That's so funny. I liked those fucking pictures.
I got so
I
into
know.
it.
I saw it. I was like, why is Shane like?
That's so crazy.
I got really into it too. And then what was the other one with the football team did it too?
Last
Oh yeah, it's like the same.
Last Chance U's the best.
Yeah, Last Chance
It's
U.
so good. Dude,
So
those teams, I watch it. I've watched every year. I just rewatched season 1. They're fucking hilarious.
It's the best.
The teams, you played football.
Yeah.
No team on earth would act like this. Every team, dude.
It's unheard of.
If the other team
mean because
scores
they're such
first,
fuck-ups?
the whole team explodes. If
their,
they're down,
their attitudes were awful.
the coaches were fucking insane.
Yeah.
Well, I watched 2 of them, and I didn't see. I don't think one player actually lasted in a D1 program. Am I wrong?
No, a
No,
couple
they
of them
do.
did.
Yeah,
couple
it's a
did?
monster. It's a
Yeah.
powerhouse for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
No,
what
What school
didn't
was
make
it
it to the
about?
NFL.
There
Loudon
was-
went on to play big time ball.
they did.
Oh, yeah, big time.
NFL.
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
No,
I think,
I'm saying college.
I think like LeGarrette
Florida
Blunt.
State.
Because the
yeah.
the guys I followed that I got emotionally invested in, just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. They quit
were
at the end.
busts at the end.
Dude, how annoying! Like that
Dude.
D tackle, like, they'd be like, "Dude, all you got to do is
Show
go
up
to this class
on
tomorrow,
time."
and
Yeah.
you're gonna get a full ride to Florida State." And then be like, "Next day," and show a picture of an empty seat. You're like, "Fuck!"
I
dude.
know.
How
Yeah,
do you
but they-
not get your shit
Wake up!
together?
Like wake up!
Yeah, but then they
It was
show
so frustrating.
because it'll be like that. Like they'll show somebody fucking up like that, and you're like, "This fucking idiot," and then they're like, "Here's his backstory," and you're like, "Sorry, I called that guy an idiot." His like mom shot his dad or something in
shit.
front of him. Like it's all really,
Yeah, it's
really.
all-
Oh, so this was about a high school.
No, this
No,
is in JUCO.
JUCO.
Oh, JUCO,
First
JUCO.
one is
Well-
East Mississippi.
You know
And
that coach got canceled because
Of course he did.
he of course
Punched a ref in the first season.
Yeah, he
What?
punched a ref.
Punched a ref during a
But
game.
he got canceled because there's a German kid on the team, and the German kid outed his DMs because he DM'd the kid. This guy's a fucking idiot. Great, but an idiot.
Yeah.
He DM'd the kid and goes, "I'm your Hitler."
Yeah,
You're gonna
he
do
said,
what I
"I'm your
say,
Hitler."
No.
He's a German kid.
No.
Yeah,
No, these coaches are the
And
funniest.
did he
dudes.
get fired for that?
he got
Yeah,
fired.
he
and
got
then, then,
It's
hey,
a clumsy analogy.
hey, then he came
Yeah.
out with slapdick. Have you heard? I love this guy.
Yeah.
Jason Brown, I think it is. Theo had him on his show.
That's the guy from Compton.
Yes,
The
white
white
guy
dude
from
from
Compton.
Compton.
So he came out with this whiskey called Slapdick Whiskey. And then something happened. He was bragging about selling like whatever, like 60 bottles or something
Yeah.
like that. And then he said some derogatory term. Like someone was like, he was telling this like store to buy his whiskey, and they're like, "We're good." And he's like, "You fucking," then dropped some crazy language.
What?
And so everyone just dropped him. Like his whiskey
Yeah.
got canceled. And
But he was
was
seemed happy.
entertaining.
He seemed happy with his life. Like he
was
in Independence, Kansas, and he would like the camera would come back. He had
Bring
like a
him up
hot
so I can
tub,
see him.
and he would just sit there and smoke a cigar in his hot tub. And be
Oh,
like,
that
"I'm the
guy's
fucking
great.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
like
the
he was the
man."
man, yeah.
Oh, that
He
guy
was
was
great.
great. I remember that guy.
And
his
before
name?
games,
What's his name, Brendan?
Jason Brown.
Yeah, he was.
he would
great.
give like pep talks to his team, and be like, "Yo, I'm from Compton," and all his players were like, "What the fuck are you
Yep.
talking about?"
Oh, this is the dude?
Yeah,
he
he's
rules.
great.
He rules.
that's a hot tub picture.
That's him.
And he played ball. He was good. I think when he was a
Yeah.
good high school ball player. I think.
You big motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's big.
Yeah.
I think he.
Holy
played, I think he
shit.
played quarterback.
Yeah, he played quarterback
size
in
of
an
his
all-black
fist.
school.
Yeah, he's
But
the
he
man.
was so passionate and funny, man. Does he have a career now? Still?
Did he act like he was hood?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
The,
He
the,
kinda
the,
is.
the way he would talk to the kids,
Yeah, but
It was crazy.
He
He had a swagger to him.
Yeah, but like, you know, I'm not like.
Well, he talked like a black guy from the '90s,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so it was a little like
so true.
it was kind of sus.
Yeah,
like
okay,
his
okay.
whole team was like,
Yeah, they really didn't relate to it. It was like awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the old lingo.
man, I love
He would
it.
like come in with like FUBU jerseys and shit.
No.
Yeah, he's just like.
he was wild.
Yeah, he's wild.
And you guys
But
fuck
the-
with
He
him
was just
heavy.
like,
Yeah.
but he was a good coach, but he was just like very loosey goosey. Like,
Yeah,
a little
they're
too
all-
loosey goosey for like those kids. You need discipline
Yeah.
so they can move on.
Oh,
but
got it,
he
got it,
was
got it.
like,
But those kids, like I would
he'd
see,
be like, man, you ain't balling out.
Yeah.
like, you ain't balling out. You ain't shit.
You're off
like,
the team. You just kick guys off the team.
And then
in
be like, you're back
practice.
on. The next day, be like, you're back on.
No
Get the fuck over here.
consistency.
It was
It was
just
crazy.
chaos.
yeah.
But it was for TV. It was fantastic.
My favorite one was, I think it was Independence, where they were playing like a Southern Iowa, some JUCO from Iowa, and they're like, we're gonna fucking kill these white dudes. Just 50 white dudes show up and just pound it down their throats, dude. Just power eye, just fucking.
Yeah, but yeah,
and they were
just-
all like throwing their helmets. They're like, fuck this shit. It was just white.
But even
dudes.
that white coach, like,
It was just white guys.
that white coach, like, you let these white boys do this to you. Oh, you're white.
Like, we can't stop the run, dude. They're pounding the ball.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're like disciplined.
I gotta watch this season.
Better plays, more
Just
strategy.
disciplined white
Their
dudes.
season
None of them are athletic.
From Iowa. Just fucking ready.
Just a juggernaut.
They just, but then there's one time, one of the games, it's like their second, I think it's their second game of the season. They just straight up clear the bench, get in a fist fight
Yeah.
with the other team, and they get suspended for like 4 games.
But that's
One
what
missed the playoffs.
Wait,
Oh,
this
yeah.
team.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I don't think it lasts.
I gotta watch this one.
You're dealing with self-destructive behavior like that. That's like that
Self-sabotage.
self-sabotage.
That's all they
Yeah.
are.
That's
all of
yeah.
them.
It's because they all like.
But
you
so are the
realize,
coaches. That's why the coaches are there.
Yeah, you realize that
That's why it's
everybody,
great to watch.
everybody hates
Yeah.
themselves to a degree that they're gonna fuck it up. Like you realize that, like Jason Brown, any of those guys, there's so much self-loathing that you can get them right to the fucking edge and just go, all you gotta do is jump, bro, and just sprout wings. Just jump. All you gotta
Yeah.
do is just jump, and they'll just be like, and they'll fall over because they just don't believe.
And then
they should fly.
the like kind of the secret sauce of the show was the lady who would help the kids in class. She was like
Yes.
so
Yes.
good.
I just
with
got
the
a fight
kids.
with my friend about this.
What?
I thought she was flirting with those kids a little.
Oh, she definitely.
And
sucked
my
some of
friend
the
was
boys
like,
off.
no.
Oh, 100%.
She loves them. And I
No,
was like,
no.
Dude, look how they're behaving. Like,
Yeah.
like if I was dating that lady and then saw that show
Yeah.
when it came
I'd
out,
be like, what's
I'd be
going
like,
on here?
what the fuck?
Like that
are
big
you
D
doing?
tackle. Did you jack him off?
no, I don't agree. I think she was.
Well,
I
I'm
think she
just-
was long suffering and loved them.
I think she loved them.
I'm with Shane
I'm
on
just saying from my own insecurity, like if she was posting pictures with like
Oh, yeah.
D1
I'm with
athletes
Shane
every
on
day,
this,
I'd
yeah.
be like,
Is she hot?
Yeah, she was hot.
She was cool.
In
but
the-
she was a little too into the kids.
She
You
had-
feel me?
she had
like
braces.
some of the relationships with the kids.
Is that
were like-
her?
Yeah. I don't mean to.
No, I thought you were
look,
talking about the black woman who was.
No, this lady.
It's her.
Oh, okay. The teacher. Okay.
Yeah, let's see her.
Oh.
She's like a podcast now and
Oh.
Look at her, and then it'll go.
You know
go back
what?
to
You
that,
know
that one
what?
right there, bottom.
I might be on your team here.
I
What
would
you think? What
if
you
that was
thinking?
my- that was
What do
my
you think
goal.
right there in that
You
picture?
know what?
I'm a real
The way she come in the
Donald.
room too, she's like, you all right, buddy? You
I'm a
like,
real
"For
Donald
real?"
Sterling.
First of all,
Like
she's
all
pretty
about him.
sexy. Let's be
What'd you
honest.
say?
I said I'm a real Donald Sterling about this. I'm like, you can hang out with them, just don't take pictures with them, all right?
Have you ever listened to those recordings?
Those recordings are
He's like, you have to take
insane.
pictures of them? They got
They're
the big
insane.
dicks. The big dicks on your face.
I mean, she's kind of sexy.
Look at that. Look at that
is
hug.
sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot.
Now,
She's hot.
It's a real shame if she does just do this for, I think she does obviously
For the
love
love of the game.
I think she loves them. Then I also think she likes
she's-
big dicks.
She's hot.
There's also, there's a chance.
You can have both.
You can.
Oh god.
You
I
can have both.
hope so.
Me
No, she's
too.
gorgeous.
And
Yeah,
maybe she
she's-
harnessed her love for Big Dick for good
Yeah.
by helping these.
Yeah.
Either way.
guys-
And these kids will listen to her and shit.
She would like, if they were going to miss a class and if they missed one more, they get kicked out of school.
Yeah.
She'd go to their dorm, which was like the worst living conditions ever. She'd go to their dorms and like knock on their door and get them to class.
Really?
She had the toughest job in the world.
She's
She's an angel.
She really cares.
She's an angel. Okay.
But
We're being disrespectful.
if I was those dudes, I'd be whacking off to her
all of them
constantly.
like her. Yes. Is that her doing
love
that with
her.
her leg up there?
No.
No, that's not her.
That would
not her.
have
Are you
been a
sure?
red
That
flag.
looks like her.
That is not her.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me see.
She has her own book out.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay.
She was great though. Then the newest season.
Look at that picture.
The newest season's
She
that
was really
West-
the only one that cared.
Yeah, everyone else
Like
was
the
just,
coach
to
was
the
like,
left.
fuck them, get them off the team. She was the one person
Left.
that was like, these
good
kids
people.
need
Look at
help.
that.
This one?
Yeah. Look at that.
It's nice.
That's a nice picture.
man.
Yeah, it's nice. She looks like I don't think she was hooking up with him. Now that I think about it.
No,
You don't think
gotta watch
one?
it.
You don't think
seen
one
it.
slipped through?
You haven't seen it. You gotta watch her with this D tackle. Yeah, even I told my grandma, like, oh, she's fucking him. Like she's too handsy.
Yeah.
She's like, you got that D, man. That's so
Yes.
cool. And he's like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You got that D.
Even he's uncomfortable in front of the camera. He's like, yeah, thank you. Okay.
He's like, hey, all right, lady.
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
like, all right, damn, bitch.
That's fucking hilarious.
She's like sitting on their laps and stuff.
she does?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Really?
All right, then, yeah.
I think that might be a lie.
No, I'm telling you. watch it.
That part might.
No, she
be-
sits on their lap. There's video on there. First
I
sitting
think
on their
that
laps.
part that's probably made up.
she can't sit on their lap.
Yeah,
I'm
look-
telling you.
I
Look,
don't recall.
Hold on.
I'm telling you, they sit on their. Usually
If
I
she
make
sits
this
on their
up.
lap, that's wild.
I'm almost positive she sat on their
I don't
laps.
think that's true.
Sits on
I
lap.
haven't seen it in about a year.
Yeah, I
but
think you're getting
so.
Googles it.
You got a little. You
That's
got a
the
little
closest
optimistic
to it.
there.
That's
but
the closest.
I like your attitude. I like your attitude. I like what you're saying, but that's not true, and that's okay.
We'll see.
She sits on their lap.
Good podcast content.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I was trying to prove my point.
We'll
you know?
See.
I'll watch it. I'll
That's
get
what
I'll get a
And
fresh
then
look.
the newest season is West LA College, and it's nowhere near
basketball.
as good. It's
The
basketball.
basketball one?
It's nowhere near as good. Because the chance of any of them going anywhere
Yeah.
in basketball is
Yeah.
not
Just already
good.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the poor coach, man. He's like,
The like short
Oh,
black
he's
dude.
great.
he has like 6 kids.
He's awesome.
He does it like,
Yeah. He gets fired up.
I
He
watched that one.
sprints around. He doesn't swear.
Yeah.
He's the best of the coaches.
by far the best.
He's probably the best. And then there was a
He
guy
got
out
offered
here.
a job with the with USC and the Lakers and turned it down.
Really?
He's like, I'm trying to give back to the kids.
Yeah, that guy's
And
awesome.
his wife's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But
he had a tough
Buddy,
gig.
the big fat guy in season 1, he's a dick. And then the guy from Compton. Those
love-
two are
those
just
are the
out.
worst
They-
ones?
Dude, if their team is losing, they explode. They're down like 7-0 at the beginning of the game, and they'll be like, "Fuck it, get the fuck out!" Like just spazzing on coordinators.
If someone throws
It's
the
ridiculous.
interception, it's just like game over.
The whole
First
team.
quarter, even if they're up 14, they throw an interception.
Yeah.
It's like
They
they have
flip
no
the fuck
mental
out.
strength.
And all these
whatsoever.
players don't want to be there because they're all just trying to go D1.
Yeah.
So they're all just like, fuck
It's in the
this
middle
team.
of Kansas.
Immediately, they're just
It's like
fuck
a
this team.
nightmare. And some kid,
Yeah.
like, there was a big shot that was that Florida State, like a 5-star recruit.
Yeah.
Didn't work out for
He
him.
socked the lady in the
Yeah.
face.
What?
Yeah, they're wild.
I will say this. Yeah, I'm not going to defend him. But just watch the tape.
Yeah,
Just watch the tape.
Every story has two sides, is all I'm going to say.
She did.
Wait, there's a tape of it out there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What did she do?
It looked to me like she did try to hit him or swung at him.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not saying he should punch a lady in the face.
Wait,
That's
when-
fucking
where was
outrageous.
this?
This is at Florida State.
Is that,
He was
that's why
like,
he got kicked out and had to go to Independence.
he had to
Oh,
go to
I
Kansas.
saw. Wait, did she follow him?
No, they're at
Oh,
a
that's
bar.
different.
Oh, okay.
They're at a bar. He's like a freshman.
Yeah.
They bump into each other at the bar.
Right.
And she like nudges him out of the way to get in the spot at the bar. And he's like, "What are you doing?" And I think she kind of swings at him. And then he just,
Oh, shit.
He just
it's not good.
He reacted.
Very bad.
Very bad.
But there's
You don't hit women.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Florida State was like, we can't have it, man.
Yeah.
Damn, so that's why he had to go to with the Compton coach.
Yeah, and then he's like real cocky when he gets there. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
Just
Well,
like throwing bombs.
My friend,
it doesn't work out.
Yeah. I don't think he cared. I don't
He's
think
like,
he wanted to
whatever,
play.
head hike, and then
Yeah.
and then the coach was like, give him a play, be like, nah, fuck that. Here's
Yeah, he's like, you don't know anything.
Oh, for real?
The kid was like, I went to Florida State. You're a Juco.
No.
Yeah, and
Shut
his
the fuck-
dad
yeah.
was like, I think in the NFL too, so he thought he knew more than the coaches.
Yeah.
It was like the perfect shitstorm.
Oh,
but it's
gosh.
must see TV.
Yeah, it's the best.
I gotta watch this
You
that
can't-
season.
you can't hit. You can't.
Oh, it's so
Of
fun.
course you can't hit.
Hey kiddos, a lot of y'all got them crazy student loans, and with today's low interest rates, it's a great time to refinance your student loans with Earnest. Earnest offers low rate student loan refinancing, and you can check your rate risk-free in just 2 freaking minutes. With Earnest, you get flexible payments. You can pick your loan term, all right? By refinancing, you can reduce your loan term, save money, combine multiple loans into just one simple monthly payment. If you have any questions, you can talk to a real human at Earnest for help. Isn't it time you stop feeling overwhelmed by your student debt? Isn't it time? Aren't you sick of it? Earnest is offering you guys a $100 cash bonus. Refinance your student debt at earnest.com/fighter. Terms and conditions apply. All right, Earnest is giving you guys a $100 bonus. Refinance your student loans at earnest.com/fighter. Terms and conditions apply. Once again, $100 cash bonus when you visit earnest.com/fighter to refinance your student loan. Not available in all states. Terms and conditions apply. This episode of Firing the Kid with Shane Gillis is brought to you by the best supplements on the goddamn planet. I'm talking about On It Supplements. Whatever your goal is in fitness, you're gonna need some supplements. But you can't trust all supplements. If you want, you can be thick, but be healthy thick. And in order to get there, you need to trust your supplements. That's why I mess with Onnit for years and years and years. I've spewed to you guys, Onnit supplements, Onnit this, Onnit that. It's because they're the best. Proof is in the supplements. You need protein powder, creatine, glutamine, shroom tech, total gut health, all right? New Mood, Alpha Brain. You can get Alpha Brain at Whole Foods now, for God's sakes. We got a keto collection. We got nutrition for you, man. We got coffee, whey protein, plant-based protein, protein bars, protein bites, elk bars, warrior bars, my favorite, MCT oil for you real keto kids out there. We got fitness gear. We have freaking on-demand streaming workouts, home fitness programs. There's no reason not to get in shape in 2021, man. Come on, step your game up. Let Onnit help you. Onnit.com/fighter, 10% off the entire goddamn site. Onnit.com/fighter, 10% off.
Well, my buddy's at a bar and he's dating a girl. They have a fight. They kind of break up. They're not dating that, And she goes, just right there at the bar.
As she's leaving?
Goes, nope, they're talking. He is. She goes, whack,
Open hand.
whack.
Then
So
French
she comes this way,
French
comes
style.
back,
Boom.
and then goes to smack him again. So he goes, boom, really hard, knuckles.
Combo.
And then as the thing comes, he just goes like that. He goes, hey. And hits her like that. And she goes, like that. And the bartender goes, hey, like that. And the bartender comes over and goes, you got to get out of here. And the bartender, and my buddy goes, she just paintbrushed me. She fucking and she was coming back for a third shot. And he goes, I saw everything. I saw the whole fucking thing, dude. I'm
can't
a witness.
have it.
I still gotta get you. Get fucking
Yeah, you gotta leave.
So they both had to leave, but that was it. She fucking whack.
Bartender,
and
He just gave her one.
He's like, you're not coming back a third time. I gave you two.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times do I have to until I gotta like defend myself?
I mean,
you might want to.
That's the move, though. You gotta just
Yeah, he said he goes.
Florida State quarterback.
He doesn't hit women.
He like straight up.
He took
Oh,
some
he
notes.
threw it straight,
Oh, he
dude.
straight.
Oh,
He threw it straight.
Oh, he punched her?
Yeah, straight.
Yeah, that's
straight.
a problem.
I gotta say,
I mean,
Bartenders have a weird arrogance, don't they?
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
I don't like but hipster bartenders.
Like they have this weird arrogance.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you don't own the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my fucking drink.
But they do have you by the balls a little bit because if it's crowded, you just want to get a drink for you and your girl.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And now you gotta wait. And then,
Yeah. They see if you raise your hand, which is, I guess, a dick move.
You go like, but if you're not
They're
paying
like,
attention, unless you're a hot chick with big tits, they don't pay attention. So you're like, yo, dude. And then I always go, what whiskeys do you have? They're like, I mean, fucking.
yeah.
I'm like, why can't all right, fuck you, man. How about that?
Right.
Yeah, you don't own the place.
They get mad. I ask for Bud Light.
You ask
I go to cities and I'm like, if I'm in a cool bar, I'm like, you guys have any Bud Light? They're like,
they get mad.
yeah, they
Oh,
kind of.
Bud
They're like,
Light.
we have a Pilsner. They have.
Oh, because they have their their beers. Yeah.
It's very rare.
I'm the guy who asks for a pilsner, and if they say Corona or Stella, I go, it's okay. I want
Really?
the designer
You want the
pilsner.
real deal.
Yeah. And I'm almost that way with whiskey. Now I've
I
drink whiskey, I'm
was,
like,
but
"Give
the
me
go-to,
Japanese
I always go, you have any Japanese
They're like,
whiskey? You have Buffalo Trace? Most of them have Buffalo Trace. That's usually the go-to.
You have cauliflower ears, though. I tend to be
True.
You know.
That's a real, like, I'm not going to disagree with you.
What do you mean?
Cauliflower ears.
Yeah?
I'm not going to bother you.
Yeah, no. And they also, he's a giant.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I just asked for wild turkey straight up.
Everywhere has that.
Yeah.
And then you go scream and cry.
And write in his
things.
journal.
Everyone was mean.
My childhood.
My childhood.
Oh, that's great. Why do you have a fucking journal?
I was just.
I'm telling you, on
That's
the
how I
road,
live.
every morning, because I wake up early and I can't sleep in, so I'll wake up, no matter what, 6 in the morning, I go down and make coffee wherever at in the Airbnb, whatever city. He's up before me just, tonight, Brendan.
I bet it's
Dear
really
diary.
nice.
Yeah, it's just all
Probably,
nice. Yeah.
Man.
Or is there some aggressive stuff?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, I put everything in there. My fucking crazy thoughts, my happiness,
You're very
shit,
unique.
whatever.
Is
You're
it
very
You are
unique.
very
the most
fucking
unique.
unique.
Yeah, and keep that. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never change.
People are like, you're so quiet sometimes. I'm like, because I let everything out in the
Do you
fucking
ever write in
journal.
is there any death threats on me in that journal? It's like,
No. Yo, fuck Brendan.
I just got to get this out. Now.
Yeah, I gotta get
But
this
you're
fucking out.
wonderfully unique, and that
I don't know
He's
what
the
that
most
means.
unique guy I
good
know.
thing.
Oh, it's a good
it
thing.
means you're an original. Like
Yeah.
it means
Oh,
that
yeah.
you.
Well,
it means that you marched your own drum, and you haven't been as influenced by the things that could have molded you. You just.
Yeah.
You're just. You know what you are. You're really hard to define.
Yeah, I mean,
And good like you could do your material in front of anybody. Nobody can steal it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So you,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
a fucking male cheerleader who grew up with adopted by a white family.
Yeah. Who likes counting crows? You know.
Love Counting Crows.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Adam
Oasis.
Derwitz.
Pretty good.
Fucking, what a great song.
You know, I know him
You do know him?
very well.
Are you
And
serious?
I spent like
I made fun of Brian
I was just with him in
2
France.
weeks because of it.
I was just with him in England. I spent
Really?
a week with him. Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
And you know, it's pretty wild. He's a hell of a guy, man.
Well, tell him I said hi.
I will.
What, is that weird?
In fact, he just texted me.
He's gonna be like, "You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just texted me.
Is he still making music?"
Oh yeah, dude.
His song, I mean,
So
some
he
of the
writes
greatest
at my
songwriters.
buddy's Joey's farm. He goes up there and just writes alone. Up there.
Oh, really?
Do you still have dreads?
No.
No, he shaved his
Ah,
head.
it's a
him.
bummer.
He was on Rogan not too long ago.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He talked about the disorder that he has.
he's a great dude.
What is that
man.
disorder? Fucking,
Tourette's?
No.
Depression or whatever. I don't
Something with fucking multiple people.
Oh,
Persons.
he's-
Schizophrenic?
Schizophrenia?
Nah.
I don't think so.
I can't
Multiple
remember.
Oh,
personality.
bipolar? Bipolar.
Was it bipolar?
I don't know. But either way, he's a great dude, man.
Yeah,
he's
that's
such
amazing.
a good guy, and he's so fucking talented.
What's his name again?
Adam
Could be
Duritz.
autism if he's
Adam
counting
Duritz.
crows.
Ooh. I'll take that.
like Rain Man.
Yeah, he's great. Man.
Good stuff.
No, but yeah, I journal
Is he
because
white?
yeah, he is white.
He's Jewish.
White
Jewish.
dreads?
Yeah, I think he's
Fantastic.
You gotta get rid of
Yeah.
those. He got rid of those. He could time
He
came
had him. He had him for a while. He was going strong with those.
He can. He can.
Hey, so he
lyrics-
suffers from
lyrics.
dissociative mental
health
health
disorder.
disorder. The fuck is that?
That's what I. Yeah.
You wouldn't know it getting if you know him. It's like he's just funny as shit and great and really cool.
Brian, you know disorders. You know what that is?
I
No,
know.
you can't.
No?
If you go,
I mean, I know him, and I've never seen any.
You never
any
like,
evidence
there you
of
go.
that. He's just.
so mental disorders that involve experience of disconnection, lack of continuity between thoughts, memories, surroundings, actions. Sounds like
And
you have to
identity.
finish a lot of songs. You know what I'm saying? Let's come back to it.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
in the middle of a song. It's like, what the hell am I doing up here?
nowadays.
No puzzles for that guy. You feel me?
Nowadays, by the way, you know, mental disorders are big business. I mean, your
Sure.
kid has anything, and you can send them to 5 different experts. If you have the money, if you want, you could surround your child with 15 different.
Yeah, you can
people.
really fuck it
Wait,
up.
wait, what do you,
Yeah,
what do you mean,
super
Brian?
fuck
Yeah,
the
money
kid
can
up.
really fuck your kid up because
Sure.
they'll label a
And
disorder
the
on
schools
everything.
have all the specialists.
yeah.
Like,
Wait,
why don't you go to
in
yeah.
Santa Monica,
Yep,
in
yep,
Malibu,
yep.
in those places where there's that much
Dude,
money.
just popping Adderall on kids.
Oh, dude.
But it's also like,
Oh, that's what you're saying.
I
That's
like.
Are they still doing that? Just
Oh yeah,
crushing kids with
and
Adderall?
like I know there's disorders out there. I get all that, but when we were kids, it's like he's fucking,
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Get out of
He's
it,
sad.
dude.
Well, it's also that they've
His eyeliner
They've
on.
pathologized
His eyeliner.
they've-
Eyeliner and Jinkos. Get over it, dude.
But they've also pathologized aggression and natural rambunctious boy stuff. So boys relate to each other and they roughhouse. A lot of boys just roughhouse. They run into each other. They
Boys
fuck
are
around.
boys, yeah.
Boys are boys. That is considered a pathology. A lot of times.
That's that LA school shit.
I know,
dude.
bro.
Not where I'm at.
I
dude.
know, man.
Not
Thank
where I'm at.
God.
You got to
not
get
where
out
you're
of there.
at. I get you.
Norm had a
Because
good
my
joke.
kid would be fucked.
Oh.
He's he's
And
Norm's
boys,
got that
a
Adderall
lot of boys
joke
need
on his
that.
last special.
Norm McDonald.
Yeah.
He passed away, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was dealing with cancer.
No one did.
I, think
I remember last time I
he-
saw him, I was like, God, he looks like he just
Yeah.
hasn't
God,
aged
man.
well.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me literally for 30 minutes about gambling. And I was like, yeah, no doubt. I'm not even, I gamble, but fuck, dude. I'm not.
He like
Nearly a
gambling.
decade, dude.
This isn't round.
He was doing it for. Oh shit!
9 years, right?
He didn't want people to feel sorry for him, so he didn't tell
Yeah.
anybody.
He's the
Damn
best.
respect.
Were you
Legend.
Were you with it?
Legend.
We hung out with him at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
one night.
That's where you're talking
Great guy.
about gambling all the time.
Yeah, he loved to gamble.
He was such a talent, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the first comics I saw that I was like face hurt the whole show.
Yeah.
He came out, he did a show at Helium in Philly, and he was like, I wish I would have had that ham sandwich earlier. Anyway, and then did his stand up, and then throughout the set he'd be like, could have had that ham. Just occasionally during his set.
Artie
it was
Lang,
incredible.
Artie Lang told me a story about him where he said he gets a call. This is like 98 or something, And he goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" Artie goes, "I don't know." He goes, "I'm gonna come over and show you something." And so Artie's like, "All right." So he just comes over and he goes, "You want to see what $100,000 in cash looks like?" Right there. And Artie goes, "What are you gonna do with that?" He goes, "I'm gonna give it to my bookie because I lost a bet." that's where
They said he would get his money from Saturday Night Live and drive straight to Atlantic City.
Yeah,
Shit.
He's the best.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
best.
Fuck.
Man, that one, that made me sad. That was the
That
first.
was
That was the
super
first.
sad.
That was the first celebrity death that
Made you sad?
made me sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked to him.
Kobe didn't? He's from Philly.
Kobe was made. It was weird for me. I just remember being like, "Oh shit, Kobe died."
I remember
But it was not like I wasn't like
Really? Were you not a Kobe fan?
I respected him.
But he
I
wasn't-
liked. I was a big Shaq guy.
Oh, okay.
There's two teams.
I was
yeah, you're either
loyal
a Shaq
to
guy or
Shaq.
Kobe guy. You're a Shaq Diesel fan.
I love Diesel, dude. The big air.
He's such a freak.
That's another combo. Like everybody would have thought Artie would have died before Norm. You would have guessed Shaq would have gone before Kobe. Shaq's like a fucking Saint Bernard.
He's like
Yeah.
7'6".
He's gonna die, like,
What a great
500
guy.
Soon.
pounds.
That's
hope
not the
not.
best thing to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but yeah,
he's
like
a
just
huge
he's,
fucking
he's
guy.
enormous and he eats
And he's
tons of
funny.
Papa John's pizza. Yeah,
Oh.
he's
You
funny.
said he said his foot's size 20.
22 or something like that.
21 or something.
It's crazy.
Fucking
Yeah.
insane.
He was a monster.
And if you ever see him in Blue Chips, that movie with Nick Nolte?
Yeah.
You see what kind of an athlete
He was
is.
skinny.
Try to bring up. Well, dude, it's skinny, but like dunking and moving, like where you're like,
Are you talking
Yeah.
about one of the biggest freaks of all time?
oh, dude.
That movie took you to realize that he was
Well,
an
because
athlete?
he was so big to see how athletic he was at
Blue
that
Chips
size.
with Nick Nolte?
Yeah, he's
You never saw him
dunking.
play at LSU?
Watch him dunking.
He was-
I
he's
didn't
a-
see. I
he's a
didn't realize.
freak,
Yeah, I
dude.
did.
Are his kids pretty beast?
Look at him there.
Yeah, one plays for UCLA. He had to have open heart surgery. But he's
Oh,
at
yeah.
UCLA,
Oh, no.
Look at how
He's
Yeah.
a freak, though, yeah. Penny Hardaway was in that.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
No, Shaq was such a fucking freak,
Wow.
dude. There's nobody like him. He was unstoppable, dude.
Unstoppable.
That was the team,
I mean-
dude.
And-
Magic.
That Magic
Oh,
team.
When I was a kid,
With
that was
Penny?
the coolest team ever.
That was my favorite team.
Yeah, that was-
'Cause,
they
you
were
know,
awesome.
when we were growing up. So
Yeah.
it was Penny, Darren Scott. They called him 3D. There's the white boy who I loved. There
It wasn't
was Nick
Skiles,
Anderson.
was it?
Yeah, Scott Skiles.
I gotta watch
He
that.
turned into a coach. But Shaq was dude. We could run the court. He's 7 foot tall, dunk,
I mean,
beast, dude.
I didn't watch college basketball, but I'm watching that movie. And I'm
watch
like,
Blue Chips?
This
Like,
guy
this
is
guy's pretty
jumping. This guy's
Unreal.
getting more
This guy's
air.
got something.
Oh my god!
He's like, I realized Michael Jordan was good when I saw Space Jam.
Well, but I was watching him
What?
dunk without anybody in front of him. So you watch him, and I'm like, Jesus
It's a
Christ.
movie though, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta watch him play some fucking ball.
I know.
Yeah.
And dude, how about when I was? Did you collect cards as a kid?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I got this. I forget what company it was, but I bought the pack of cards, and it was Shaq's rookie year. Remember, Shaq I think was number 2, and Christian Laettner was number 1, and those were like the cards. Like everyone's trying to get these cards, and our mom didn't have a lot of money, and she's like, "All right, you guys can get a pack each." And so I was young, dude. Was that 90? So I was 7 or 8, and I remember I opened the pack. And you're going through, you're like, come on. Boom, Christian Laettner, which was like the number 1 card to have. Right behind that, Shaquille O'Neal. And my brother had anger management issues like you.
Yeah.
He didn't get anything, so he beat me up. And then later
Shout out
that
to
night,
Jay.
this kind of brother I was, later that night, I was like, you can have one, pick one. I'll keep one, you keep one. Yeah.
Wow.
Who'd he take?
Shaq, because he's
Ah,
smart.
good pick.
I was like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I'll take Christian Laettner,
Yeah.
loser.
Is that the dude that hated at Duke?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone like
Great player in college.
Yeah, he was
Decent in the
awesome.
NBA, just
Yeah.
got a bad rap.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Why? He was just
People just hated him.
Yeah.
People hate Duke
because he was
players.
just good.
He had this arrogance about him. Like he
Oh, he was a dickhead.
yeah, he's a bit of an ass.
Yeah, and he looked.
He talks about it.
He
There's
looked
a,
like that.
There's a great 30 for 30.
He looked like that.
Dudes in the NBA are like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. But if you look back on his career, he wasn't bad in the NBA.
Did they hate Reddick?
Yeah.
JJ Redick?
Yeah.
At first, yeah, but
And they're my
in the
favorite
NBA,
players.
he's kind of like
He's solid.
well-liked,
He's
yeah.
solid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wait, that one kid, Grayson Allen. Is he
Yeah.
from Duke?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Who was that kid? Who was that guy? There was this show where they were talking about he was kind of not a good NBA player, white dude. He was not good. I mean, he was. They were always talking about it, but he played for like 9-10 years or whatever. And they're all talking about how much he sucked. And he goes, "Here's the thing, I do suck, but not compared to you."
oh.
And then he called
you
out
talking about
even
Scalabrini,
all
the redhead.
Whoever it was, he called out all the.
Oh, that
D1
kid calling him out?
Those he
And
called
then
out the
played him-
D1.
Did you see him
playing
play
D1
one-on-one?
D1 players.
He shit
smoking
all
them.
over him. Yeah.
Smoking D1 players, doing whatever he wanted, like real players.
It happened in fighting too, like because of the celebrity boxing and the Logan Paul stuff, where average Joes are like, that guy's not that fucking tough. Like
Yeah.
a real fighter.
Yeah.
Like Machine Gun Kelly with Conor. It's like, dude, do you have any idea what would happen? So
Machine Gun
you didn't
Kelly.
see him.
Yeah, they almost
Machine
got
Gun
like
Kelly?
a fight or not
On
fight,
red
but
carpet, yeah.
super
argument.
skinny guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like 6'5" or whatever. Like talented musician, but it's like the lines are blurred. But it's like
Super
with the
skinny.
NBA, it's even more blurred. Like, have you ever seen an NBA player like in the gym, like playing regular pickup basketball.
Yeah.
Like Bird. You remember Birdman?
Yeah.
Nick Anderson. Was it Nick Anderson? I forget his name.
The guy that played for the Nuggets?
Yeah, played for the Nuggets.
I've hung out with him a couple times.
Me too.
Yeah, he's
Good
awesome.
Buddy. Good buddy. of mine.
Yeah.
So when he was playing for Denver, he was like, "Oh, let's go play pickup at Greenwood Athletic Club," which was like my home club. So me and my brother grew up there, and I was like, I guess. And I was talking to my brother. I'm like, I guess we just throw him like alley oops and shit. He's just gonna dunk on everybody, and we're gonna dominate.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, yeah. So I'll stay. Like we had a whole plan. I was like, I'll just like throwing balls and I'll like fucking dunk on everybody. And it's gonna be lit as fuck, dude. He was like, what? No, just give me the ball. He didn't miss a single shot.
Yeah.
Like he was shooting like Steph Curry, and you're like, oh my god, no, like we didn't make it, take it.
Yeah.
Nobody else touched the ball.
No,
He was literally just like,
You're in
check,
the NBA.
swack,
Yeah.
check,
Yeah.
swack. I'm like, for sure, just dunk it, dude.
God.
And then kids would try to like shoot over me, just like, what the fuck, and just swack.
I mean, no. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to fight Conor McGregor if you're Machine Gun Kelly. That'd be a very bad situation.
But the lines are blurred.
was
You
he
know,
trying to? Was he getting up and?
his team was, but they said it all came from A, that it might be a publicity stunt, but B, I guess Connor DM'd his girl back in the day, and so I guess Machine Gun, because he wanted a picture, and Machine Gun Kelly was like, "No, get the fuck out of here," and then Connor just went off.
Oh, shit.
I can't believe somebody make
They made odds.
They made odds already, yeah.
That can't be real.
Those actual real
There's
booking
odds.
place,
There
yeah.
could be. There should be
Fold
zero.
Machine Gun
I know
Kelly
exactly,
in the
that's what it
chair,
should be.
man. It'd be a bad situation.
It's just you don't like everybody should play NBA player in a pickup game just to see where you fit.
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just
Or
roll
I
like
got one.
like
Try
I
to
know
roll, I
I know
was gonna
well
say.
I know you can say be like, oh, Connor's not a black belt. Very cool. Roll with Conor McGregor and let me know how it goes for you.
Yeah.
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 Go ahead. See what
Like at
happens.
his, I know he's not fucking
He's
Dos
170
Anjos
pounds.
or Damian Maya. Just roll with him. Let me know how
Yeah.
it goes for you.
Yeah.
And then you want to fight the guy in what, stand up?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Actually, this is another one. Go try if you're a tough guy and you've done some fighting.
You can say
go,
downhill
Go
skiing?
try to hit. Yeah.
Yo, will you put a compilation of downhill skiing
put on-
accidents? I watch these. I watch these. They're fucking wild.
They get
Wait, downhill skiing,
fucked
what?
up.
Accident.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they get so
Oh my
fucked up.
god. Oh my god. No, but I was saying try touching, try hitting, putting your glove on a guy who can actually box, who knows how to move out of the way.
Just yeah.
God.
But now you're talking about Conor McGregor, literally one of the best striking artists we've ever
This is
seen
wild,
in our entire lifetime.
Oh, dude.
And Machine Gun Kelly, you play the guitar, and you have jewels on your jaw. Listen, you're going to hit him?
No.
It's nuts.
No. Bad idea.
But who knows? Maybe Machine Gun Kelly was like chilling. Just a psycho.
Yeah,
It's
I-
like, fuck you piece of
Yeah,
shit.
maybe.
Yeah.
He's like,
Well,
who is
he
this
did.
guy?
Connor threw a beer at him.
Machine Gun
face.
Kelly does look like he's going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be.
He's a good
But
looking
it's so
guy.
Connor's
different.
getting
But it's so
wild.
different. Like Philly crowds can be rough.
Yeah.
Like you're the funny guy at the family barbecue. Very cool. Go do a Philly crowd
True.
on a Friday night when they've been working all day and drinking, or go to Pittsburgh where it's blue collar and they've been drinking all day.
Yeah.
And you got to get this.
Rogan
fucking
used to
hour
say
set
that.
up.
Rogan
Go
used
do
to say
that.
that.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes for you.
Stand up's the one thing that everyone thinks they can do.
Oh, 100%.
Everybody that's like, I'm pretty
thinks
funny.
they can- Yeah.
But
I might give it a shot.
Rogan
It's
used to
like-
say that about he and I went to a club one time and there were these alt comics and all due respect, there are some really funny alt comics, but these guys it was when it first started coming out where they were
Yeah.
doing like that esoteric stuff that
Yeah,
was
real
kinda
meta,
like
kind of making fun of.
anti-funny,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know,
Then they realize they can't sell
and
tickets.
Rogan was like this. Rogan was watching this guy. You know, Rogan. He's just like, this is
Savage.
fucking death. This is sucks. This is death. And so when he was younger, he was like whatever you think is aggro, double it. Like he just did not give a fuck.
Yeah, because
Maybe
now the weed chills him out.
Oh.
But before that,
never smoked weed.
Yeah.
No. He was just
before that, he was like your grandpa CT.
all go
fired
all
up.
the time.
Fight no matter what.
But he said that he goes, you bring that shit to Philly, you bring that shit to
Oh.
Jersey, to Boston, Pittsburgh, where people work for a living, and they're like,
Pittsburgh's tough.
I got to be in a factory at fucking 6 a.m. Make me laugh, you fucking asshole.
I
Like,
spent money on
what is this?
fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah. What is this that you're doing here?
Yeah, that's how it starts though with stand up. Everybody that like you think you're funny, I'll give it a shot. I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I got up there and I blacked out. Not sober.
You don't remember your
sober?
first-
No,
terrifying.
I was so bad. And dude, I was holding the mic.
Was
like,
it just an open mic?
at my like belly button?
Was it an open mic?
Yeah, it's just an open mic
In Philly?
in Harrisburg.
You know who could
The
get away
Harrisburg
with shit
Comedy
though?
Zone.
You know who could get away with shit like who would just do weird shit was Nick Schwartzen. Nick,
Yeah.
even when he was young,
he's
super young,
savage.
like that's like, you know, the ham sandwich thing. Nick, one time, me and my uncle watching Nick, and Nick is doing stand up, and it's not. He's trying weird shit, and it's at the comic strip in New York, and this is like fucking 2000 or earlier or whatever. And he's like, and nothing. It's not really working. And he's like, hey guys, he goes, I apologize. I ate a lot of turkey before this, and turkey makes you super tired, so I don't feel like I have any
said this
zip
on
on my
stage?
food. So he'd go, so I'm watching this out, fucking already dying, and he'd tell another joke, and it'd be like, yeah. And then people would kind of laugh, and he'd go, fucking turkey. Eating turkey all the time. And he kept doubling down on that.
On turkey?
By the end of it, I was fucking crying. I
Yeah.
still laugh at that.
That's like Theo, who, you know, at the store, wherever, when he opened for me in Nashville, he's like, I just don't feel fucking funny, man. I'm trying new shit. And he goes out there and he'll be like, yeah, my cousin got bit in L.A. He got bit, man.
By
Gay guy.
And he's like, yeah, he had, what do you say, cinnamon?
Up on Fairfax or
Cinnamon
something like
with
that.
the-
Yeah.
Filipino guy with big quads, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, no, he just waits and goes, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's all he just.
What the fuck? And it's so fucking funny.
So funny, man. So funny. He's so unique.
Did you know Rogan at all before you did the pod?
No, I just hung out with him that week leading up to it.
Because you were
I was in Austin.
doing shows at
I recorded my special
did you
before I did Rogan.
where'd you record the special at?
In Austin at the Creek in the Cave.
Oh, Creek. That's Creek in the
Yeah,
Cave.
yeah.
Have you done the Vulcan yet?
I did.
Feels
It's
like
good.
a Slipknot concert.
Yeah, it's a little.
Like, there's like metal and people
Yeah.
standing up.
Oh, really?
Have you done a Vulcan yet?
No.
It's good
Fencing
though.
room.
It's good.
It's good.
If for like if you walked in there and saw that room, you'd be like, "This is going to be a fucking disaster."
Shit,
Because it's a
yeah.
rock room. It's like a
It's
val-
made for
It's
like
music. It's a music
for like
venue. So
raves
it's
and
tall
shit.
ceilings.
So it's like there's like
Yeah.
Literally, that was my joke. I was like feeling that. I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm in a fucking Slipknot concert. Like there's like
Yeah.
metal everywhere.
That's tough.
It's in.
But it
and then
works.
people are standing and there's couches.
Yeah.
And then
But-
after we were
yeah.
performing, it turns into like a rave show. Like goes on.
Yeah, like people are waiting to get in the door to fucking do drugs
Yeah.
and lick each
Wow.
other's ass. Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Yeah,
But yeah, they've
it's a good club though.
they did make it good. Like it shouldn't be
Solid.
good.
What about
Should
it
not
shouldn't work.
So the Creek in
Yeah.
the Cave is, what is that? Is that a comedy club?
Yeah, it was in New York,
Oh.
and they moved it to Austin.
So now Austin's going to open Cap Cities. Rogan has a place.
Uh-huh.
Creek in the Cave. There's a lot of venues now.
Yeah.
Also, be a good hub.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever think about moving during this whole
No.
COVID shit?
No, I just moved to New York, and like I just got in at the Cellar.
So there's no reason to.
I'm gonna stay at the Cellar.
Yeah.
The Cellar's really good.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
The best.
It's dude, it's so good.
I just did Buffalo with Dove Davidoff.
And the Stand, by the way.
Yeah. Dove's
Shout
in
out to
there.
the Stand.
Stan's
there
great,
all the
too.
time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's around. It's great, and it's just like it's hard to bomb.
Did you get
It's
passed?
very hard
Did
to
you get
bomb.
passed on the first try? First go?
I had a weird way of getting past because I auditioned like kind of before COVID, and then COVID happened.
So
Well, I actually auditioned like before SNL a little bit, and then I got canceled,
and they're like,
and then COVID happened. So there was like really no window for me to even audition, and then they just called and were like, "Send us your avails,"
Fuck yeah.
kind of out of nowhere.
You've probably talked about this before. Who called you to tell you weren't on SNL?
Lauren and like a lady, and then Lauren. Yeah.
like a lady that represents her.
Yeah, anytime you talk to Lauren, somebody would call and be like,
was he
"Lauren
cool?
Michaels is on the line."
Was he cool?
I like Lauren a lot. Yeah, I still do.
Was it your? Again, I'm sure you've talked about this.
It's
but we
fine.
haven't heard. Was it your dream to do Saturday Night Live? Like, was that the goal?
Maybe in like 7th grade.
when it was like?
But then once I
booming?
started doing stand up, I was like, this is, yeah. I knew, I figured I would never be on SNL, like ever, because I've seen it
Yeah.
Yeah.
lately, and I know what I do,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, it's very.
Do you think it's a blessing in disguise that all this
for
happened?
sure.
You
here's
auditioned
what
with-
I'll say.
What else are you gonna do though? You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
could sulk on it and be
of
like,
course.
"Ah,
That's,
fuck," and
yeah,
figure it
what
out,
could you
but what
do?
else?
Should I quit?
But I gotta be honest. It's one of the reasons I think a lot of people rallied around because everyone's like, "Ah,
Definitely.
what the fuck? We've all said stupid shit."
Yeah.
man," you know.
But there's also like there's, I think if I would have got SNL, I think I could have done very well on it.
Agree.
And
Yeah.
had a good career that way.
100%.
And now that I got canceled from it, or however you want to say it,
Yeah, canceled.
I think that is also a good opportunity. So I would say I would rather it have happened than not at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like if I just never got SNL and never got
Either
canceled,
way, it
I think
it
it's
put you on the
yeah,
map.
yeah, for sure.
press.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, I'm all right. I'm comfortable having eyes on me with what I'm creating.
Well,
You know what I
you're
mean?
creating your
like I'm not worried about a spotlight on what I make.
no, but
if
also
that
it's-
makes sense.
No, it makes
Yeah.
sense. But
'Cause
also,
if I sucked and got canceled, that would be a
be tough.
huge problem.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have a career.
Yeah, that would be a major issue.
Yeah.
But I think too, it's like, the fans that rallied around you and then they brought all this attention to you. Those are the people that fuck with you. Like those
Yeah.
are actual fans. Instead of like
But
Saturday
there
Night
is-
Live, they're not all Shane Gillis fans.
Sure.
Now you're building a real fan base.
There is
that
a
you can make
downside, though. There is a
But
downside.
you're also playing, like when you go on the road now, you're playing home games.
Sure.
Like it's your fans. You can fuck around. Like you're special. If you're just a Saturday Night Live fan, you turn into, let's say you're on there and you turn into your special, like, Jesus Christ, Shane went hard in the paint. Your fans are like, fuck yeah. Shane
that
went
would've
hard in
been a
the paint.
problem. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's also there is a downside that like immediately when you get canceled, there are a lot of people that you don't want.
As
They're
a
like,
fan.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd have
exactly.
guys coming up to me after shows and like screaming slurs.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hell yeah. I'd be like, I don't think you get it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, can you take my shirt off?
Yeah,
I think
thank
what
you.
If you're gonna do that,
I think
take my
people,
shirt off?
Yeah, I think people rallied around you because most people are not comfortable and shouldn't be with the idea that you said something in passing in a certain context, like in a conversation, and your whole life should not be erased for that.
Sure.
Your opportunity, which is a huge one in SNL, which very few people get, shouldn't be taken away.
Yeah.
And that is the world we live
Yeah.
in now.
And I think everyone would agree, including myself, that it wasn't great.
Yeah.
What I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the punishment didn't really match the crime.
Right.
Agree 100%.
And that's where
Yeah.
everyone was like, all right, maybe chill. But
And I also think the other. Yeah,
But I think that's the
people don't-
counter to cancel culture. It's like, all right, he said something he shouldn't have said. He lost his job. And I think most humans are like, no, that ain't right, man.
Well, 'cause,
And
you
so
know-
they're tuning into you now.
Right, and the other thing that's really important to realize is that when you do cancel somebody, like when they do that to you, you're not making the world more equitable. You're actually not doing anything. It's not
Yeah.
as though now you're making the world more fair and more equal. You're just kind of
You're suppressing
it's just
it.
a form of
Yeah,
destruction.
you're suppressing it. You're making
Yeah.
it worse.
Yeah.
Just
I
making
think
it
the
worse.
Yeah, you
only
are.
real way to beat whatever this is, the cancel culture thing, is to just keep going.
Yeah.
Like, don't let it consume you. Like, if I got canceled and then spent the next 2 years being like, fuck cancel culture,
can't do that.
fuck
And then
this,
stop rioting.
then I'm
and
not
then
doing. Then I'm
lose
not
the
doing. That's how you
would
get
go
canceled.
downhill,
I
yeah.
think
That's how
it-
you get canceled.
Yeah, agree. You
Yeah.
let it
Keep
cancel
moving, you keep
But
writing.
I think you releasing the special was kind of like, yeah, definitely not canceled. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Although anybody could have put a YouTube special out.
But that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
problem.
yeah.
That's the problem. Anybody can put
But it
YouTube,
have it do
but-
good as
but
yours.
It being good and
Yeah.
other people co-sign it and be like, hey, watch this fucking
Sure.
special, man. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And I think you put it on YouTube and then other comics in the space, everyone go, dude, this thing's fucking good. And I can send a link to my dad or to
Yeah.
the group. I was like, here's the special. If it's on Netflix or it's on, wherever,
Yeah.
Showtime, I can't send you a fucking link.
Yeah,
Whereas
okay,
like
that-
if you can clip it up and I can send you a clip, like in this day and age that we're in, like clips are what sell tickets.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
your hour, like we know for a fact, even on Netflix with Eddie Murphy or Joe Rogan, people stop watching after 28 minutes.
Yeah.
28.
We're still 28 minutes. So we're still doing hours, which is whatever. But if you have a clip,
Yeah,
I
you don't
can
need
send
to.
that.
And if you do, like I was talking to Chappelle on the way, I was like, just put a YouTube. Like if you have 45 or you don't even have to do an hour. Like mine's like 48. You don't. It doesn't have to be an hour. You can put out 30 minutes. Like I was thinking, in a year, just put out another half hour or something.
yeah,
You just
I'm
keep-
gonna put
you
out a
put
half hour.
whatever
I'm
you
gonna
want.
put out a half hour.
Put
this
out
year.
fucking 20
Yep.
minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. You literally can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
The day and age of, HBO and Showtime being like, well, only these 5 guys get special this year. It's like, why are you waiting on those people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it out.
If it's good, put it
Especially
out.
if you write faster, if you have a lot to say, you can just put it
Yeah,
out.
I don't. I got about 4 minutes right now.
I got so
Sucks.
much time. I'm
I have
I'm
4
starting to put
minutes.
it out.
That's the scariest thing.
Yeah.
You got a hot.
I know. I was going to ask you that on the way.
I
I was
got
like, oh, so you probably got another hour.
No.
that
Would
you got
would
under
you
your
call your
belt.
special?
It's just live in Austin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't.
And it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Couldn't, dude. Everybody was like, you should name it something. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
just live.
I like
dude.
the Drake, how you took the Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
I
wasn't
like
me.
that.
Somebody
His
made that.
promotion.
Somebody made that.
See, that was solid
I was
promotion.
drunk and retweeted it.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have never promoted
Who
it.
shot it?
I didn't promote it at all. My friend John McKeever and a guy, Homeless Pimp.
I know.
Oh,
Homeless
yeah,
Pimp.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I love Homeless
Yeah,
Pimp.
he's awesome.
Homeless.
That's
pimp.
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, those guys. It was just
Chrissy, do you ever
friends.
tell a
Yeah.
story about Homeless Pimp? So Homeless Pimp is Chrissy Deeds. He's on the road with him. He shoots everything,
Yeah.
produces podcasts. And Chris, he has this smoke show wife, and she's pregnant, and she has a smoke show friend. And she's like, you gotta hook me up with Homeless Pimp. And Chrissy's like, oh, you sure? She's like, fuck yeah, man, that guy. Like, he's my exact type I'm looking for. And Chris is like, Chrissy D's like, okay, well, I'll text him right now. And then he texts him, he goes, yeah, he's into it. So let me know what you want to do. And she's like, oh, I can't wait. And then she sent a picture of me. She thought I was the homeless pimp.
Oh shit!
And Chris like, that's not the homeless pimp.
Gosh, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
Yeah, he
wrong
rules.
guy. Wrong guy.
Homeless Pimp's great.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, homeless pimp's a beast.
He's
Who's
very
that?
cool.
Who is I?
He's a model that
Why do
I
you follow him, Chin?
his tattoos.
I'm gonna follow him.
You guys
Let me see
love
him.
dudes.
Dude, we
Let me
do.
see him. I
You guys
don't want
love.
that.
I've-
No, he's a gay man.
You guys
I'm
love
gay,
like
dude.
strong men.
Yeah.
Look at that
Look at those
guy.
tattoos.
Who the fuck doesn't like that guy?
Me. This guy seems awful.
No, dude.
I
Don't get
wouldn't
me
follow him. Yeah, I wouldn't follow him.
I
don't
like
mean to disparage
inspiration.
the guy.
Hey, you
but
know what?
Yeah, but once you've seen it once, you've seen it.
Who is Elijah? I'm all over it. He's from Barcelona.
His hair is way better than mine.
from Barcelona. Get out of here, dude.
He speaks Espanol.
He's a male
Let me see
model?
his eyes
Male
right
model.
there. Yeah, he's a model.
He was like a skinny dude at first, and he started getting jacked.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, steroids.
Yeah. There you go.
Who else do you jerk off to?
Besides,
It's
who
weird
was
you follow a
Elijah?
male model, though, no?
I follow K-pop stars and everything.
K-pop makes sense. You're into music. Male
Still,
models, though?
I want to get I want to get tattoos.
He said he likes his tattoos.
Dude,
Why don't
you
you
know
just
what?
let him
We've
know?
been
I mean, I got to know exactly what I want.
Chin-
Do you have any tattoos?
One.
Yeah, stick with one. You're fine.
By the way,
You're
by
not
the way,
going to
though,
turn
Shane,
into
they
that.
got
The
a
tattoos aren't
let me
going to
see
make
the
you that
torso
guy.
on him. Let me see
Shane,
that.
how about this?
Yeah.
How about I did shows in Dublin. We
Yeah.
sold all these shows out.
That one-
So we want to get a tattoo to remember. Like me, my brother's my tour manager, so we want to get tattoos in Dublin.
Yeah.
So we go to this tattoo store in Dublin. I asked for somebody on Instagram. This guy's like, come down here, man. I'm right down the street. Legit tattoo artist. So we go down there, and he's like, the tattoo artist is like, all right, I'm not doing any fucking Lucky Charms. I'm not doing any 4-leaf clovers. That's not what the fuck we do here. And I was like, oh, okay. That was all our
Well, that's
ideas.
kind of all of us.
Yeah, we're like, okay, what do you? And he's like, why don't you get a horseshoes for good luck? We're like, oh, cool. Chin's never had a tattoo. Chin goes, put it on I want it on my neck. And the guy's like, no, I'm not getting your first tattoo on your fucking neck.
No.
Chin's like, yeah, I want it right on my fucking neck. And the guy's like, no, I'm not doing your neck, man.
Good
You're
call.
going to regret
Good
it.
call.
Yeah.
Great
I
call.
honestly really wanted it, especially at that time too.
You
Because
still
that's a
want it
memory
only-
from being in Ireland the first time.
Sure.
Huge shows. It was
It was a good time.
a great memory. Yeah. Next
I don't know
time.
if it's neck tattoo good time.
Now that I have one, he'll probably give me a neck tattoo because I had no tattoos at all. That's why he was like, I
I think
can't
that
give it
guy's
to you.
nipples were pierced too, by the way.
That guy goes.
That's where I draw the line.
That guy goes all
It
over.
looks like he has a tongue piercing as well.
Well, that tattoo job. I mean, the whole thing was very good.
God, Chris would be posting.
No, this is homeless pimps, but he doesn't put himself out there.
No.
That's cool.
Go to his tagged photos. Maybe he'll have a couple.
Where do you go there?
Right there. Yep.
Nope.
We have no idea what homeless pimp looks like.
He has a big old beard, glasses. There he is.
Yeah, he looks like mankind. He looks like mankind.
Yeah.
That's
Big
him
Foley.
before shaving.
Big
He does
Foley.
look like Mick Foley. Holy shit.
That's what I
Cactus
told
Jack.
him. That's what I told him. I go, you
Or
know,
no,
like,
Dude Love.
Yeah. I was like, you know, you look like Chris Foley, right?
Yeah.
He's like, who? I'm like, fucking the sock guy, mankind.
So yeah, that's
Which is the homeless pimp?
On the left,
Guy or
The glasses
Yeah,
with the yellow glasses.
And I think he struggles with his pronouns. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's like in the third round with his pronouns.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
he
Really?
identifies as
I think he goes both ways.
non-binary.
Hmm.
Okay.
He didn't bring it up to me. And it doesn't seem like.
I don't think you're the
A lot
guy
of
who's gonna
people-
bring it up
Not
to.
a lot of people confide in me
Yeah.
in their pronouns.
Yeah,
Shane's the
I don't
guy.
think you're the guy who's gonna.
That guy will understand. I'm just sitting there.
Shane looks pretty open-minded. You're like, you're what?
Yeah, we were talking
I
about that on
think
the
so.
way.
I might be wrong, but I think so.
That's interesting.
That's a tough thing to put out.
That's a strong.
Let's make sure that's
I know,
right.
that's a strong beard. You know, strong beard for a guy who. I mean, that's a pretty masculine kind of look from what I can tell.
I'm pretty sure he's just.
Like I'd call that a guy
Queens.
a dude.
yeah.
I'd
He's
say that's a
Yeah,
dude.
dude from Queens.
He's as dude as it gets. Yeah.
What were we talking about, Shane?
I guess his glasses might be a little feminine. I don't know.
Just how I look like someone who they want to cancel.
yeah, yeah.
I'm definitely a guy they see and they're like,
look at you and go,
You know,
that's
Chris
the- he's
Stefano's a
bad.
good-looking kid. Nobody gives him enough credit.
Oh, he gets credit.
He gets credit.
He does. Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
Just texting Chris. Hey, homeless pimp is bi, right?
Oh, bi is different than struggling with your pronouns, though. Right?
Yeah.
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 Here's again. No
Chris,
glasses.
a D1 basketball player?
I doubt it.
No, D3.
Yeah, D3.
He's a sturdy kid. He's a big sturdy
Yeah,
kid.
he's big.
Yeah, strong.
He was good
Italian.
at basketball too, wasn't he?
What did he? No,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I
that-
think played college.
He was really good D3.
Yeah.
He has like a statue there or some shit. Yeah, I'm serious.
We gotta tear it down.
Yes. That statue's racist. Yeah. Take that a white
statue's
basketball
actually
player?
deep.
What?
All right, Chin, what do you got for current events, dude?
Alrighty, summer cats. If I can pull it up right now.
Pee really fast.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Of course.
All right. Well, before I start, I hope you don't mind me asking, but when you're on Rogan, I saw you on Rogan, and then you said a joke, and
Yeah.
it just flew by him, and
Yeah.
you guys stared at each other.
Oh, that was awesome.
how,
that's so fun.
How was
That
that?
was so great.
It was.
Big swing.
I told him a story. It
Big
wasn't like
swing and a miss.
the best.
Oh,
it
you're
wasn't
telling
a
Lauren
joke.
Michaels' story.
Yeah, I was just telling him a story how like when I was getting fired, I was like, I'll just go on Rogan and be bigger.
So,
But of course, I wasn't on Rogan for 2 years. It was just funny.
So
I say it to him.
He asked him like how it went down with like Lauren Michaels, and he's like, "Yeah." Lauren was like, "We got to take off Saturday Night Live," and he goes, "All right, cool. I'm just gonna go on fucking Rogan." Pause. And he goes, "Yeah." So
No, really, he goes. I was like, I'll just go on Rogan.
Yeah.
And then he goes, what? I was like, nothing. I thought it was funny.
yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might have not.
there's nothing.
But it
more
wasn't. There
awkward.
wasn't like a. In his defense, there wasn't like a clear joke, and I think he might have interpreted it as me being like, "Where were you?" You know what I mean? So I think he
Like,
might
how
have been
did
like,
you not reach out?
because what the joke was that I was like arrogant, that I was like,
Like, oh, fine.
I'll just
I'm gonna
do
move on to Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I took that.
that was the joke.
Yeah.
It was like I would never be like, "Where the fuck?"
Especially
were
the
you?
fact you went
Yeah, I was like,
right
he was
after.
all,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
go, no, all right. And then you
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was great. Yeah,
And then
I thought it was great.
thank God, because for real, for the next 5 minutes, I was just in my head like, "What the fuck was that? Like, this is crazy." And then,
He feels
thankfully, I brought it back up. I was like, "Hold on, we gotta stop." Like,
Yeah,
whoever's watching this, just rewind that and watch my face.
yeah.
Like, I brought it up, thankfully.
Yeah, you got to bring it
I was like, "You got to see what just happened. You can literally see
You
my
gotta
face
acknowledge
melt."
it.
I was
Yeah.
like, "I thought it was funny." Like this teeth showing swallow.
God, yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that to you sometimes.
And he'll just sit there and he's like,
And he didn't, he does that podcast constantly, so he's not nervous. He doesn't care.
yeah.
But
that's
for me,
home
it was
field.
like,
home field for
this
him.
is it.
Yeah.
I was just saying that we're not recording, right?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, we don't have to.
I don't care. We can record.
Okay.
But it was like there were two moments in comedy where I was like, "Oh shit." The one was SNL, like walking into audition and seeing that stage.
Oh, crazy.
Because like leading up to it, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? I'm not gonna get it. I'm not nervous at all. And then you walk in and see the main stage, and you're like, this is big. And then for the same thing with Rogan, like I was like, oh, this is a podcast. I do podcasts every day. I've talked about SNL a million times.
Different animal.
And then as soon as you walk in that room, I was like, oh shit, this is that room.
This is Jerry.
Like this is that room I've seen 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just fucked it. As soon as we started talking about SNL, I was just in my own head. Because the whole time I was like, is this good? Am I bombing? He was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, you're fine.
Yeah, you're
I was like, I
good.
think I'm bombing.
No, you did good on it.
I suck.
No, it's fun.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
the mistake people make is trying to get on there and be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it never
have
goes
a-
well.
nah, just have a
Oh, it never
conversation.
goes well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't do bits
That's why
on
I
there.
won't. That's why I won't have like you do a bit and he'll just be like, "What are you doing?" You're like, oh, nothing. It's so stupid.
Nothing. I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
nothing.
idiot. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's why Theo. I think went on it once. Theo fucks around a lot, does a lot of bits, and wrote. It's just like not hitting.
Yeah.
Dude, that's got to
And then Theo calls me and goes, "Man," I go, "How'd it go?" He goes, "Good, man, but sometimes he's just not down to play." I'm like, "No, dude." And he's like, and then also, bro, that's the longest I've ever talked to somebody in my life. Yeah. He goes,
That's a real thing.
He goes, I even talked to my mom for 3 hours.
That's a for real thing. When was the last time you talked to anybody for 3 hours? That's a long fucking time. Right? Even on
He does
even
it
in a
5
car,
times
even
a
in a
week.
car,
He does
you
it
listen to
5
music.
times a week,
Yeah.
dude. And he'll do it with the top scientists, Elon, like genius people.
Oh, yeah.
So when comics get in there, he's like, "Oh fuck,"
Yeah, it's not as fun.
Were you guys for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then
That's long.
you know it's a bad show if it's only like an hour and 40.
True.
You're like,
I didn't,
ooh, it
I
didn't
didn't
go
know
well
that.
for you.
I didn't know that. So when I got done, I was like, I think I sucked. Of course, the whole, like, then we went out to eat and we're hanging out and I'm like, I must have been so fucking
In your head.
annoying to him.
Like,
I
did
was
that
just
suck?
Like, I fucking blew it, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then he was like, you're fine. Like,
No, it's
just
great.
Stop.
Yeah, it's great.
And
Well,
then I did it. Then when it came out, it was like 3 hours or whatever. And someone was like, oh, it must have been good.
If it's
like,
if it's under, like, depending on what it is, if it's under 3, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's over like 2.5, you're good. But if it's under that, it's like, oh, you ran out of shit to talk about.
Yeah. He's one of
But
the.
he's like our version of Johnny Carson. Like,
Yeah.
you go on there, especially before. I'm not saying Spotify's not like that, but it's not as big. But when
Before
you
that.
go on there, it was literally like it was your audition for like on the Tonight Show.
Sure.
Like you could build a career off of that, man.
I never thought of it that way. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I never did either. Now, in hindsight, years and years later, like think about the fight companions with bullshit. I do fight companion now, and it's more fight talk. But when you meet Eddie and Rogan would do
Dude,
it,
it was
we
so
talk about
big.
Octopus for an hour,
I know.
and we'd have like 7 million views.
I never even knew.
I was like, who the fuck would watch Eddie rant on conspiracies for an hour while you're shouting at him?
Right.
We get all drunk and shout at
I know.
Eddie,
It
That's
was
great.
crazy. We'd
and
be
yet he
shouting
was
at
right
each other.
on most things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the only
It
time
was a
I ever
special
got-
time, man. It was a really special time.
Sure.
Yeah.
I remember I did Letterman in 1999, and I saw his mug. I was backstage, and somebody made a say saying, the Beatles performed on this stage.
Oh.
Ed Sullivan.
Great.
And I went,
That'd get you.
That got me, and then I went, and then I saw Letterman's mug, and I watched him so much, and I was doing
That
it.
triggered you.
It triggered
Yeah,
me,
it
and I went,
triggered you.
and I got fucking almost debilitated. I was so fucking nervous.
Yeah, when
it was
I-
4.5 minutes, which is even worse. If you have like an hour, you can.
Yeah, 4.5. You
4.5, you got to hit.
You can't get your beak wet,
Dude, and back then,
you're not
like-
getting comfortable.
hit the camera there, then turn and do this one if you can, and then you're like, fuck. Dude.
I remember the only time I've ever felt that in stand up is I grew up. My mom was the biggest Robin Williams fan. She loved Robin Williams, and I was playing Cobbs for the first time, not with you, by myself. And my mom texted me a picture that I drew of Robin Williams, and she's like, that was Robin Williams' home club. Literally like 20 minutes before I went on
Oh,
stage.
that's sweet, though.
And then I was like, oh fuck, Robin Williams was here. I didn't think about it. You know,
Yeah.
when you're doing club, you're just going.
Yeah.
And then when you stop to smell the roses, and I talked to the GM, like, hey, this was Robin Williams' club. He's like, yeah, man, he's here in Punchline. Like, oh, this was his shit. He like helped us so many times. I'm like, he was on that stage? And he's like, yeah, dude. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, no doubt. I called my mom. I was crying. Yeah.
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 Isn't that crazy?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, there's a couple of the cellar. That was one. Like walking down those steps for the first time I did, the first time I did the cellar, I was like, oh shit.
I never had any reference for any comics or any comedy. I never.
Even
had,
at the
Really?
comedy store?
I never had one.
You were an
hero.
actor.
I was an actor, and I didn't even have. I had reference
to you,
for
it was
actors.
whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never had any reference for comics. I just didn't. To me, it was never the mystery that say acting was or
Yeah.
writing. Like, if I met certain people or sports, like if certain guys who were just like amazing athletes, they were just a mystery to me. I was like,
Yeah, every before when the comedy store was the store, like obviously now they're going through a transition, but when it was a store, no matter what, I'd do it a million times. No matter what, I'd have to hype myself up in the car because I
Wow,
know it's
really?
the kind. And remember, I came up.
Well,
as
you
a
were coming up. You were also
huge Jim
wedged
Carrey
between.
fan.
You're also wedged between the biggest comics in the world.
Oh, I'd be like, hey, who
real.
who am I going
Yeah,
tonight?
it's crazy. They'd
They'd be like, oh, you're between Joey Diaz and Chris D'Elia. I'm like,
yeah.
hey, here we
And
go.
then
Yeah.
Sebastian and Bill Burr and Rogan. I mean, that was the lineup.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tuesday night.
To a Tuesday night. a
Tuesday
full
nights was the poppin' night.
That was incredible.
Yeah, it's like training camp. There's nothing better.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. It's not. It's nice. It helps. Like I did.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Like I walked into the cellar and Louis was just standing in the hall, and they were like, I was like, oh fuck, he's bumping me, and he was. Well, of course he was nice about it. He was like, you don't care, and I was like, no, and I was like, but now I gotta fucking follow you.
Yeah.
that sucks. And he's like, no, it's good. He's like, everybody in that room is gonna be like, oh, our night's made. Now we're all happy. So like once they see like the
Yes.
best,
Yes.
it's actually easy.
They got
to
their
follow.
money's
Yeah.
worth.
They're
You
all
know?
excited. They're happy. And he was like, just don't mention it. He's like, don't go on. Because he used to do that with like Seinfeld. Like he'd have to follow Seinfeld. And then he would go on stage and be
Would
like,
he mention it?
how am I going to follow Seinfeld? And the whole crowd would be like, yeah. How are you going to do that?
It's a great note.
Yeah.
I
You
wish
just
somebody
never
gave,
mention it.
I wish
Just-
somebody gave.
just
I
go.
wish I had that note because I remember
Yeah.
like
I've never
4 years ago,
acknowledged.
I had to follow Neil Brennan. It was when his special came out, and he did some crazy bit. Was like, just his vocabulary is like so much better than mine. He's such a smart dude. And he wrote
Yeah.
Chappelle, and he like brought the house down, and I acknowledged it. I want to say I acknowledged it, and I ate shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, why would I do that?
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
like,
I
that was
told you
incredible,
to
right?
not do that.
Yeah,
Fuck
it was.
that.
I would have never thought
I wish
about
you would
it
have gave me that
until-
note.
Yeah.
But I in my mind, I was like, oh, I'll address it because they know I'm not Neil Brennan. So I'm going to address it just so the elephant's out of the room. But they're like, what the? You're at the Comedy Store. You better be fucking good.
I've had to follow.
Like if you're here, you better be good.
Yeah, I've had to follow literally everybody from Chris Rock to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, but I never obviously thought about it, but I part of it's because I just believed I was, you know, I'm fine.
You have to.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah.
But you
fine.
have to.
Yeah, and
Rogan made
I
me
can
follow
anybody, but
Burr one time on Rogan and Friends.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because Burr wanted to go up early, and I was like, oh, am I gonna go like before him and then Burr go up? But then he was just like, it is gonna go Poston, Burr, Lacey, and then Rogan, and I was like, all right, holy shit,
Yeah,
here
the,
goes.
the only
You
time
know?
I ever, the only time I ever
But
mentioned,
that's like
Yeah, but you need that.
when Navy SEALs put on more
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
the only time I ever mentioned anything was when I was doing Gotham. I was headlining Gotham, and Seinfeld came in and asked me if he could, you know, to get up and do some stuff before me, like basically because he was doing Letterman or something. I mean, or he was doing Leno. And I was like, of course, you know, of course.
Yeah.
And he gets up and does his thing. And the only thing I said was after he got off, they brought me on, and all I said was, I was like, well, they asked me who I wanted to have feature for me, and you guys enjoy it. It's
For
good.
you
And they
guys.
were all fucking. That was
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever headlined at the Comedy Store was the Belly Room, and I was like, "Man, where they?" They asked me like a 2-day notice. I'm like, "God, give me a little heads up." They're like, "No, just run your whatever hour in the Belly Room." I'm like, "Fuck, man, that's a big deal." And so I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm in." So I'm like, "Why would they call me? Who canceled?" And it was Game 7 of the Dodgers that night, so nobody showing up, and there was probably 7 people in the crowd. I
Oh,
the fuck
no.
out. Dude, 7 people in the crowd. I'm in the back. I felt like such a loser. I'm like, oh, the store's never going to invite me back, man. I'm such a fucking loser. And Dave Chappelle walks in the back and goes, "What's up, youngin'?" I'm like, "What's up, Dave Chappelle?" He goes, "Your headline tonight?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You mind if I get on before?" I was like, I mean,
I'd really rather you didn't.
no, I was like, no, I went, do whatever you want to do.
Talk about baptism
my mouth
by
was
fire.
my mouth was so dry. I remember going, whatever you want to do, dude. Dude, he went out there. He did 2 hours.
Yeah, he'll do that.
Then I went on at around probably 1:30 when there's 3 people in the
Yeah.
crowd. And I was just like, I don't.
Yeah.
And you
And
just do
the
it.
bummer was there was other comics on before
Yeah.
me and Dave, and in the back I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick his brain on comedy and like, oh, I'm gonna bring up all this shit, and all he wanted to talk about was fighting. Anybody who knows me knows I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I'll talk fighting with Rogan or something like that, but it's just general
Yeah.
questions about fighting. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
And I could not get a word in about comedy.
Well, he beat you to the punch because I bet he hates talking about. You were going to be like,
Correct.
"What's Chappelle show like?"
Yeah.
He's probably like, "Mother."
What is
Yeah.
there? I
He
don't
beat
know.
me to the punch.
Yeah.
There's
And
not
then,
much
and then
to
he was
talk
like,
about
then he was
comedy.
like, you know, health. He was like, you think this thing's bad for me? And it was a vape pen. I was like, it ain't good.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, my doctor's. And he was like, I was like, it sounds like your doctor's full of shit. And I was like, why am I giving you fucking health advice? I don't know, dude. Do it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
How about that?
What would you ask him about comedy, though? I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Just like, you know, I don't know.
Just an
I
Probably
don't
would
know.
have figured out in a moment.
Yeah, just talk.
There's not
Yeah,
much.
just-
There's
yeah.
not really much. If I was teaching a class on comedy,
No, I'm not looking for like, hey, with your joke, do that. But I you know, I don't know.
Sure.
I don't
Just
know.
want to top it.
Like, hey man, have you done Pittsburgh Improv? Like
Something like that.
Like, hey, because when I was there, the blue collar, like some stuff didn't hit.
Or just like,
I had a guy come.
"Why'd
to
you
me-
get into comedy?"
Yeah.
With that. Like, what made you want to be?
I had a
stand-up?
producer come to me and go, "I have an amazing idea for you." And I was like, "All right." He goes, "You're going to teach an online stand-up class. How many people would tune in to hear you talk about comedy? You've had all this experience." And I was like, there is not a thing I could
Yeah.
teach anyone about
Tough.
comedy. You know what it
Yeah.
is? Write and do it, and I'll
Yeah.
see you
Yeah.
in 10
Just
years.
get on stage.
Class
Get up,
over.
get up,
Get up.
get up,
What do you mean? What am I going to tell you?
get up.
It's like, what can you tell me about playing guitar? I don't know. You got to play it for a long
Yeah.
time.
But it's also
before
like
you're
I was
good.
telling Chappelle this yesterday. We're talking about this comic who I was like, he's never gonna make it, dude. He's our friend. I was like, he's never gonna make it
Yeah.
because he's lazy and he doesn't write. And I was like, and he's busy chasing girls. And I told Chappelle, I'm like, he's never gonna make it because if you think about like, because they're like, you're gonna say something to him like, if I have to say, hey, dude, make sure you're getting up doing sets, make sure you're doing this, you're already at such a disadvantage. You're never gonna make it because I know other comics who are hustling their ass off, who are funnier.
Yeah.
And nobody has to tell them to do that.
Well, yeah, it's because you want to do it.
You
Yeah,
have-
you do it
like
because
it.
you
you have,
want
to,
to.
you, have to, you have to want it more than
Yeah.
anything. Like I was telling, like I made this comparison. Like when I was in the UFC, and I was like ranked number 10 in the world at the time, and there's a lot of young kids in the gym. And Mark Munoz calls me, and goes, "Hey man, these guys, they're trying to be in the UFC. They want to be like you. Can you come down and talk to them? Because a lot of them they're missing practice and they're just not dedicated. And I said, dude, Mark, I'm telling you, dude, you don't want me to do it. He's like, no, I'm telling you, it'd really maybe boost the morale. Like, go talk to them. I'm telling you, you don't want me to do it, man. He's like, no, I'm telling you, whatever you do, I co-sign. Go do it. So he gets all the kids there, and I go, how many want to go to the UFC? And they raise their hand. I go, cool. Now, Mark tells me you guys have trouble showing up to practice. None of you are going to make it.
Yeah.
No, all you that raise your hand, none of you will make it.
Yeah.
I promise you. I go, you know how many times a coach had to tell me to come to practice?
0.
They go, how many? I go, fucking never. They had to
Never.
take the keys from me from the gym because they couldn't get me out of there.
Yeah.
And that's what you're dealing with. And there's 100 other guys just like me
Yeah.
that are fucking chomping at the dick to make the UFC.
Yeah.
So you're not going to make it.
Yeah, there's
You know,
no
com-
fucking
And then
way.
I was like, that's my time.
Dude, that was
I
a
like,
real
That's the best
genuine
class they could have
mistake. Wait, it's chomping at the bit, right?
Yeah.
If that was an accident, dude,
No.
that'd be so funny.
comedy's one of
So
those
too many people
fucking
say
things-
chomping at the bit.
True.
So I changed it
But-
up.
If you genuinely were like
No.
saying that for your whole life, be like, and I'm chomping at the
Chomping
dick. And no one's corrected you. That'd be so funny. Dude.
I'm like, wait, what? Chomping at the
no.
bit.
Chomping at the
Oh
bit.
my
What?
God,
This
dude.
guy wrote.
I said it on a Zoom call.
This one dude I follow wrote, I got shadow banned, and he spelled it BAND.
Oh, no.
And it
Instead of 2 N?
Yeah, and I was like,
Shadow banned?
Banned.
No, he thought like a
Given
rubber band.
I got banned. I was like, and he had this whole thing. Big, like, kadoosh, kadoosh, kadoosh. I was like, God damn it,
There's
dude.
nothing
You
worse
gotta
when
know
somebody's
that.
trying to make a point and then there's misspelling.
Fuck.
Like
My,
there's some
Just all
epic
fucked
tweet
up.
with the
Yeah.
spelling's all fucked up.
I stole my friend's notebook in Spanish class when we were kids, and he spelled pants like you would dance. It was Spanish, like
P-A-N-C-E.
P-A-N-C-E. And I was just like,
Keys all
dude, you're
the
the
time.
dumbest fucking kid.
Well, a lot of this, like, could have is like COUVDOF instead of could have,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
the apostrophe B. You hear a lot of that stuff. Comedy is one of those things, though, you can do for 10, 15, 20 years
Yeah.
and fool yourself into thinking you have a job because you're hanging at the club. You're at the
You're
club.
around other successful
You did your
comics.
15
Yeah.
minutes and you're working and you're right and you had a great 15 minutes so
Yeah.
you did your work that
Yeah.
day. And it feels like you get away with that and then, dude, you wake up
Then you wake up, you're 40,
Oh, and
and
it's
you got
bad.
a gig in fucking Indianapolis at the Helium.
you
You've sold
don't.
17 tickets.
or you can't sell tickets and you don't have
That's
any
what I'm
gigs.
saying.
Yeah.
And then it dries up. And you're like, fuck.
I said that to a couple of young comics who were less than young. If you're in your 30s and you're just, and I remember I just saw them and they were just good guys and they were just.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and they're just.
No, I remember this. You went up to him and go, what are you doing? They were just hanging out. Brian goes, what are you doing?
They're
And
just staring like this.
Because they're around like,
Yeah.
her and Dalia. And Brian goes, what are you doing? And they're all, what?
No, they go. We're
They're
going to the thing.
fuckboys.
We're going.
They're kind of fuckboys.
Yeah,
Brian
we're
goes, "No,
going
what are
to
you
the
doing?"
thing. I go, no,
And-
what are you doing
Yeah,
in
they go,
general?
oh, well, we're going to go to the Laugh Factory. I said, Brian goes, no, I get that. No, what are you doing in general?
It's an important question.
It is a good question.
Hey, hang around.
But no one's ever asked them that. So they're
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
They didn't know what was going on. I'm
Yeah.
like, they look
Yeah.
like they're looking
But
for
those guys
moms.
need that.
They need it,
need
and I
that,
like
sure.
them both.
They
And
need
I'm
that.
like,
Yeah.
hey,
What
you're
are you
bothering me with your general energy all the time. with your whatever energy.
The lingerers. Larry Lingerers.
Get it together because life is fucking way shorter than you think, and you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be way too old to make a difference.
You hit him with a wet dick
Damn.
in the face, man.
That's funny, though.
Fuck
When you,
that.
if you did that to me and my friends, when you walked away, I'd be like, fucking, guy sucks, dude. We're fine.
That count guy sucks, man. Let's
got
get
in your
some
head.
shots. Let's get some shots.
Would've gotten in your head, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck that.
Are there, is that like that, the cellar, are there lingerers, like guys like,
Yeah, they have a very strict rule about like you can't sit at the table unless you're a comic. Yeah. And then every once in a while somebody will sit down
no way.
and people
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
Which
You
is
get
also
crushed.
awesome.
Yeah, you get
Yeah.
crushed.
Yeah.
There's literally a placard that says like for comedians only.
Yeah.
And people
Somebody
just,
somebody like Bobby Kelly or they'll just walk right up and just slam it right in front of you while you're sitting there. Just
Damn.
like,
How's
shit.
Bobby doing? I love.
I love
He's
him
great,
so
dude.
much.
He's so fucking funny. That's a guy like if you think about the cellar of like dudes that'll crush you if you
bury you.
Bobby's a killer.
Bobby
Yeah.
will.
So is Colin Quint.
Yeah, they literally just sit there, and if you come in,
Lighten you up.
they're on you.
Yeah.
And Dave Attell's there all the time too?
Yeah,
Monster.
Attell
Adele's
is
always like Adele's always kind of like moving around.
in and out, smoking out front.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's always moving
He's
around.
wild. He's
To
like
me, it just raw comic raw stand up.
Pound for
Yeah,
pound,
man.
Might be all
Attell's number one. Yeah.
Might be all
Attell's
He's
up
up
there.
there. Attell's up there.
Attell's up there.
I mean, his
Burr,
best
Attell.
shit. I mean, his best shit was astonishing.
Yeah.
I was staying at the same hotel as Attell, and he's like, you know, like you are with athletes. That's
Yeah.
how I'm with comics. And I
Yeah.
remember I saw him. I kind of panicked because we were both outside. I was waiting for my Uber and get a coffee. And I look at him and he goes, and I go, cigarettes, huh? And then just jumped in the Uber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude,
I went, cigarettes, huh? And fucking darted
I had the
off.
same exact story. So it was at the cellar. Chris Rock's at the table. It was me, Michelle Wolf, and Chris Rock. And I made Chris Rock laugh with like a joke. Shitty, like a Sandy Hook joke or something. Where I was like,
Whatever.
I was
Whatever
like,
it
you know,
takes.
that didn't happen, right? Like it was just,
Yeah.
it was
Something throwaway.
And so I was like, made Chris Rock laugh. I'm walking outside. I'm like, dude, this is it. I'm at the cellar. Then I walk outside and Attell's smoking a cigarette. I was like, you got an extra cigarette? He just walked away. I was just like, I am a fucking idiot, dude.
Stupid.
Yeah, what have I done?
Michelle Wolf is super sweet.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's really.
She came up with you guys too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm 3
She was
years.
older than
Yeah,
you guys.
she was.
She
with
was
like
Soder.
Soder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
I never even
She
knew
was a
her.
monster
I
on
saw
stage.
her.
She's awesome.
I saw her at the Comedy Cellar. I'd never met her, and she goes, "Oh hi," and she gave me a hug and a
Monster.
kiss.
Monster.
Yeah,
so
she's
sweet.
great.
I was like,
She's a monster.
yeah.
Do you remember she did the White House address?
Oh, she's great.
Yeah,
Monster.
yeah,
Yeah.
She's very funny.
All right,
She's
Tim,
one of
what do you
those
got?
like I was when I was a disgruntled open micer in Philly, I was like, women suck at comedy.
Too
And then I
serious.
saw her kill. And I was
Oh,
like,
gosh.
I'm wrong.
I opened
yeah,
for
yeah.
her. It was like I wasn't even on the fucking show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a
She went
monster.
up there and just fucking.
Super talented.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Chin?
Alrighty.
I like
So
the
it's-
floral today, Chin.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How's your neck?
It's kind of the same.
Just never getting better.
Not getting better,
Chin was
but
staring at the sun and tweaked his neck.
no. Something happened. No, it can't be the wrestling because it happened like a week later, 2 weeks later.
That's
That wrestling
But,
could have helped it.
They put me on another thing. I had to like a video visit with a doctor or a nurse, and
Video
then
visit.
because I'm trying everything to get a freaking MRI,
Yeah.
but then what I could do is do a video visit. So then she put me on some sort of quote unquote steroid.
Did it help?
It's a 6-day process, so I'm on the second day right now. So hopefully it'll get better.
So the reason he fucked his neck up is we call these two the short kings, and we had a thing where Brian Chappelle played bouncers to see if they could kick me out of the bar, and the studio's the bar. So neither one of these two could kick me out.
I wasn't there.
No, it
for
was
that.
Brian and Chin.
Oh,
Brian
that's
and
right.
Chin.
So Brian and Chin tried to kick me out.
I just
Obviously,
met Chin.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to see if the short kings could kick out Chin, and apparently Chin fucked his.
Probably wearing the same
neck
shirt
up.
too. It's pretty funny.
You're
But
wearing
this
the
was
full
actual
shirt?
video.
I thought it was a new thing. They fuck up that song.
And Brendan's so afraid of this. He's
blocking
guarding
the
with his
side.
life.
Damn, dude.
They're very strong.
Splitting the double team.
Wedge breaker.
Chin. Look at Chin. Chin's not letting him get in.
These two giant guys.
Mark has the biggest wedgie in the world. See, they broke the light.
You did know it was gonna happen.
Well, that was pretty much it.
when you feel that double team, just drop
Just drop.
straight down.
Get
I think
low.
Oh,
one
like
of
dead
us-
weight.
We got
Yeah.
taken
Dead
some-
weight?
Oh yeah,
Watch
they
Chappelle.
got me out.
Oh, they fucking
Really?
Yeah.
The Kings?
The short kings
Short
got me
Kings.
out.
Yeah.
They fucking dude with ease.
You gotta drop, dude.
I
Lower
don't
your
know. I
level,
didn't
man.
fucking
Yeah,
play
go
football.
low.
Is that like a football thing?
Yeah.
The drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
there?
Oh, right there. Yeah, they got me out pretty fucking fast.
One of the short kings needs to get to the next level.
Now watch this. They do. Right here. Look at Kyle.
Look at this. It's just floating.
Because you picked his leg up. Well done. What?
Yeah, once you got my leg up, I was like, oh, I have no.
Picked your leg up.
Short kings in the house.
Yeah.
I have no fucking.
Christian, how was the
defense.
comedy store last night?
It was good. The
Why'd
lineup
you hesitate?
the lineup could have been better, but
Yeah.
it was good.
Eric Griffin, Ari,
Yeah, the Scalar twins,
Lara Bros, and then
Jesus Trejo, and then like a bunch of people
Any
like I didn't
Letterman too?
recognize.
Right?
I don't think I stayed for hers. I think I did before that.
But this kid George, he's never been on a plane. His dad was a heroin addict. He's in a wheelchair. I think mom passed away. Brother passed away from overdosing. This kid was
Was he Job?
yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
No, he's like peanut butter falcon. Anyways, so he was 420 pounds. He's down to 260.
All right.
So we flew him out yesterday. He's never been on a plane.
Nice.
Flew him out, had him on the show. Then he wrestled Stevie, and Stevie beat the show. Whatever. But
Wrestled him?
He's in a wheelchair?
His dad is.
Oh.
So he takes care of his dad.
Wow.
And he was just
You wrestled Stevie Blue Eyes?
no
Stevie Weeby, Bobby Lee's
Clip of it
brother.
on my Instagram.
And you had him wrestle someone?
They wanted to wrestle.
that.
He put a singlet on. Stevie put a singlet on.
Oh, your story?
And they wanted to wrestle because that's why he was losing the weight. Motivation to wrestle
okay.
Stevie. He's like, I'll beat the shit out of Stevie. We're like, all right, prove it. So then he came out here and he got dealt with Stevie.
Damn, Derek Brunson.
Derek Brunson.
He was on food truck.
It's not up
Go
there.
back. Oh wait, what the hell?
It
Probably,
I think
it's
it
probably past 24 hours.
Already passed.
I still have the video. Then I
all
can air
good.
it.
It's all
But yeah, that kid, he's down to 260, was 400 some pounds, never been on a plane, has a shit job. You just feel for the kid. He's like, I was like, are you making money? He's like, I make $17 an hour, dude. I'm balling. I was like,
Pretty good. Not bad.
Where's he from?
For America.
he's from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
It's pretty good money.
But he's never been to the Comedy Store. He like looks up the Comedy Store. So I called Emily, got him tickets, front row, right? Booth at the Comedy Store.
No, it wasn't a booth. It was like the table right there. The table's right on the stage. We were the first table
Front row.
beside that.
Yep.
Yeah.
awesome.
So he's
It
never
was
been.
great-
And then
great seats.
I'm flying him from Chicago to San Antonio. My show's next week. To hang
Oh,
out with
hell
the boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be with us in the green room.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's amazing.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Super nice kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Super
good
nice.
kid.
So cool.
Yeah.
Is George Harris the super sweet kid, and he credits Brendan for changing his life. He literally said he changed his life.
Yeah. I told
to
him
lose weight and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. What else?
No, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sounds like a real fucking downer. That sounds terrible. Just in the green room, just like.
Just starts crying.
Sounds like
I'm like, right, but I'm gonna go out there. You sit
Shane's
tight.
just quietly listening. He's like, I don't feel good right now. I'm a little sad.
all right, friend of the show, Jim Brewer. I guess he's canceling a few of his shows. You see, you announced this on Facebook Live.
He's going
because
hot.
because the venues are requiring people to have passports.
Proof of- yeah.
vaccine passports.
Jim's going through. Jim's wife, and he's talked about this, has cancer, right? So, and he used the word terminal. I hope she's doing well. I think she is, and I love Jim.
Favorite
Love that
guest
guy.
we've ever had in Finding
He's so
Kid.
fucking great.
He's my. I mean, I love you, Shane, but
And I-
Jim Brewer was a great fucking guest.
This is my favorite podcast.
We're just saying, bro. But he, I think that he takes it like for him. It's like,
I think his kids had an issue with the vaccines, though. Something's going on with his daughter. She had an issue when she got vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
and he just wants to
Here's my
live.
thing. It's listen. If this is his decision, it's the same decision as
Yeah.
Homeboy. What's the guy? Ratatouille.
Patton Oswalt?
Pat Oswald. Ratatouille. Same
Oh,
with Pat
shit.
Oswald.
I didn't know he was talking about it.
Is that not a big movie? I got kids.
No, everybody got it.
Yeah, you got it.
It was
So
correct.
Pat Oswalt, same thing. Like,
he's on-
he canceled. He was the main voice of
Okay.
Ratatouille. Huge movie for a kid.
Yeah.
If you don't know when
I know-
Pixar's
I know
dropping
Patton
stuff, but
very
yeah,
well. Yeah.
he's great. I love Patton. But so he canceled shows in Texas and Florida because they weren't requiring vaccine stuff. So,
He's so liberal.
but but that's fine.
But that's his choice.
So, but for Jim Brewer, like that's fine.
Yeah.
Like if this is how you feel,
Patton couldn't
and it's
be
your
more
show, it's
woke.
like it. But again, that's your thing.
Yep.
Isn't there a huge theory behind Patton Oswalt killing his wife or something?
No, not a goddamn.
No,
What?
no,
That's what
Short
someone
king.
told me.
no, and
No,
don't,
she
don't, even,
passed
and
away
don't
from
float that
cancer.
shit out.
Oh.
She
That's-
passed away from
No,
cancer.
didn't even-
She also
it wasn't
solved the
cancer.
Golden Gate killer.
Yeah.
He's
It
from
wa-
Rhode
it was
Island.
cancer,
Ain't
yeah.
no-
No, she had cancer, dude.
No, I think she died of a heart attack. I think she was taking.
Bring that shit up, Chin.
I just heard
But-
that.
dude, don't spread dumb rumors, please.
Conspiracy theory over there.
Oh,
So
God,
Patton's,
that's
Patton's a
horrible.
friend. And so,
Don't look this up.
All right,
No, let's find out, dude.
I think it was pills.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, medication.
Yeah,
Undiagnosed
she was
heart condition.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
She was writing and trying to solve that case. So she was
She solved
taking-
it. She solved the Golden Gate
She was,
Oh, yeah,
killer.
the Golden
she was
Gate.
taking stuff to
Shade.
sleep and stuff to stay awake, and it.
Welcome to Finding the Kid, Shane.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
it's very sad.
Didn't he kill
God damn it! I hate that stuff.
Well, Nick, he doesn't know.
Don't be
He
sorry.
doesn't know.
It's a rumor.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't Pat Oswalt a wife killer? We're like, hey, man.
I know.
Talk about Ratatouille, bro.
Yeah, those things take on a life.
We love you, Meatball.
No one believes that. That's not even a rumor.
But you don't have a podcast called Conspiracy Social Club, and I talk to a lot of people, dude.
But that's not even a rumor. Like I've heard rumors. That's not even a rumor out of Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, I've had a number of conspiracy, like big time conspiracy theories
Say that?
on that show. And no, I just
No, they're talking about, like,
when you
flat
start
Earth and
you
shit.
start asking them where they got their theories from. And it
Yeah, but that's not what
always-
he's doing. He was just, it's
I know.
probably.
I
Yeah, he was just curious.
He probably got done with a fucking
It's
pickup
meatball.
kickball game, and the boys were like, "Man, how about Patton killing him?" Like that's other shit.
Yeah,
Meatball.
Where
He's
heard
a
it,
buddy,
though.
so I've just
sorry.
known him for 26
Meatball.
years.
right here.
Yeah, but we figured it out.
know,
See,
Yeah.
see how we solved it, Doug?
Case closed.
See, case closed. He's not gonna say it again.
It's pending.
He's not gonna
The
say
case
it again.
wasn't really open.
I know.
Didn't exist. It was never a thing. No, I've never heard that in my life.
It's official.
That's the problem.
Let's
It's
clear
like-
this up.
Yeah.
The problem is like what you were doing before. I was like, well, I mean, I don't know. You never. Once you do that, you never know. Look into it. It's like fucking.
No, not with Patton. Like we know that. Like we know Patton. He's a good dude.
Yeah, but
What else you got,
All right,
Jen?
moving on. Michael Shea is getting sued. I guess he has a sketch show now, and then one of the things he said, or one of the sketches was something called Homegirl, and then the homegirl hotline where you can call this girl to take care of all your issues, because when you're in an uncomfortable situation with other girls, this girl will come in and take care of it
Tight
for you.
move.
Sure.
And it's not popping up now for some reason. Hold on.
And so he had a sketch show.
Sketch show.
What's it on?
Hold on.
It's on
I think it's like HBO, yeah.
Here we go.
He has
It's
a
good.
sketch show
It's good.
and he's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it's
it
good,
ain't.
though.
It ain't Shane Gillis good.
It's good.
No, I'm gonna talk for
I'm
you.
friends with Che.
I know
He's a
he's
man.
at the cellar all the
He's a
time.
man.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
But he's getting sued now because another girl says that she did this before him, and they're taking her idea. So I'll just play this for you first.
Homegirl
This stuff's
hotline?
tricky 'cause he has
I just
riders,
found out
right?
that my husband
Hold
had an affair.
Okay,
It's like the Amy
There's
Schumer
the
thing.
residence with you now.
No.
Okay, but his belongings are.
Yeah.
Great. And can I get a vehicle description and location?
His truck is at work. It's a black Ford F-150. I can give you the address.
Okay, I am dispatching a homegirl right now. I need you to leave the front door unlocked for her. You can feel free to go back to bed, and then we will call you when we are finished.
Thank you, homegirl hotline.
You did the right thing by calling us.
All right, bye.
I gotta turn the music off on this. But this girl comes out.
I can promise you.
I know.
I know him.
Parallel thinking.
There is zero chance Michael Che saw this and was like, "I'm going to do that."
yeah, because that's
Also,
not
He's
that.
Also,
Yeah.
a comic at his level, it's like this isn't that original of an idea. And a comic at
No.
his level, he knows. Let's say he did do that. He wouldn't get to the level he's at by stealing stupid shit like this.
no,
Yeah.
and he's a really good comic.
Yeah,
like and
monster.
very original. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you his part or one of his sketches for Homegirl.
Your freaking son stole my freaking phone. His son has it right there.
Where?
It's in his diaper.
My son ain't no damn thief.
Well, his sketch is way better.
No. I got this.
Oh, what?
I'm really sorry about everything.
Thanks, homegirl.
Oh, come on.
That's the
There's
only
no
thing.
comparison.
that's the only
There's
thing is
no
homegirl.
comparison.
That's the
Yeah,
only
it's the
thing.
Here's the
No,
thing.
it's
Here's the
homegirl.
thing. That girl on TikTok doing this. Now we're aware of it, right?
Yeah, but she's not good.
She's not going to win. She's not
also
going to win
not
this
good.
case.
But also, the only reason they used homegirl on Che's show is because they couldn't say lesbian. That's the joke. The joke is you want to call a lesbian to beat up a lady.
Oh, I got you.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
But they couldn't do that.
Got you. Well, it's very
So they were
different
like,
than what we
what's-
saw.
how do you call-
It's very
yeah.
different than that.
Well, his is
so
way better
I would
Yeah.
say so. Yes.
because you're dealing with a real comic. Yeah. But she's getting PR out of it now.
Yeah,
we're
so she's
familiar
getting more
with her,
popular now.
So it's going to work.
What'll happen is they'll.
She's not going to win.
No,
No.
she'll-
The judge would watch this like, oh, well, he should just keep doing it because it's funny and yours suck.
Have you guys seen this video?
No?
It's a woman getting kicked down an escalator in Brooklyn, and apparently she said that she felt like her skin was being like ripped apart. Because
great.
escalators have those
Yeah.
jagged little metal
Yeah, why are
pieces
they
on
so
it.
sharp?
I don't know. It sucks. They got to
So
change
sharp.
Very dangerous.
They are
This-
sharp.
now, these are your people, Shane, so
You say
this
your
is your
people.
hometown, man.
Yeah.
it. So this dude, apparently the guy was walking up the escalator and went by the girl fast. So she was like, say excuse me or something like that. And then he just kicks her.
Yeah, this guy was committed to Florida State.
Hold up. You can see it here. He's passing by her.
He's like, what?
Boom.
Spartan kick.
What the fuck?
Whoa, bro. Straight up Spartan kick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And just
Oh,
on-
she ate shit.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
those
keep
escalators are
falling.
crazy.
And what happened? Is she
They're still trying to find out. Well, she's all right, but she has like a bunch of lacerations.
She does a straight up Spartan
Yeah.
kick. What the fuck? I feel like masks fuck
I would
things
love
up.
to take a.
Yeah, that's what
that
sucks.
I feel like masks fuck things up because look at that. Okay.
That's all you can get.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I would
That's
fuck that
every
guy
guy.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long hair,
They'll
mask.
find him with his eyes. They can find him.
Nah, it's gonna be tough.
He has a very unique hairstyle that maybe they can get him.
They'll find him.
Well, somebody's gonna rat on him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of his
What a
'cause it's
douchebag.
Like, say that was somebody in here, like say Meatball did that after spreading that horrible lie about Patton, and he kicked a girl down. Like we could tell right away.
Yeah.
Like people that know that kid are gonna know right away. Was that a Nike backpack? You know what I'm saying?
A Nike
Looks like he has
face
tattoos
mask
on his
even?
neck.
They'll find some
Dude,
shit.
that's literally everybody in New York. That guy's he's
gonna be tough.
He's gonna,
Oh, that's a common
That
look.
guy's a piece of shit. Is what he is.
God, he fucking Spartan kicked
love
that
to
girl.
Yeah.
down the
That guy
stairs.
A girl too.
that guy might fuck you up, dude. Don't fight him on an
all right.
escalator. He's 1-0.
Yeah, he's undefeated.
He's undefeated
He's
right now.
undefeated, dude.
Violent.
Well, just watch your
Really?
words.
You don't like that?
I want to hurt that dude so badly that he has trouble walking for the rest of his life.
Okay,
I get
Brian.
ugly.
So,
Dude,
do.
move to New York and fight crime.
Find
I
him.
would like to hurt that guy.
Dude, they're defunding the police. Go fucking
I've
fight
done
crime.
something like that.
What do you got, Tim?
These two friends that are cops from Miami, well, they were former cops now. They did their favorite thing was that Bad Boys movie, and you could check these guys out too.
We all love that movie.
But they actually look like they could be in a movie.
And they're
kinda
actual cops?
These are actual cops in the left,
These guys are fantastic.
dressed up. But
Oh man, they got two into character.
They're in Miami.
yeah, they're in Miami.
Yeah, Miami. That's how you see a lot of
He's
cops.
into it.
These are not good
You'll
cops.
see cops in tank
They were like bad boys for life.
They actually put that in their thing.
Hell yeah. These guys are fucking awesome. So what happened? They were running drugs.
So they got tricked by the DA. They went undercover.
Got tricked.
They got tricked
By
because they wanted to help.
Oh
You know,
God.
yeah, they wanted to help like getting cocaine from one place to another. So they're gonna like go in the car with them and just be their bodyguards, right?
they wanted to make
because they
bank,
wanted to be
yeah.
like the movies.
And they
and
want
stuff.
to make bank. They want to make real money.
But that was an inside sting. So they're now. It wasn't real coke
They're going away for a long time.
for 3 years, I think, and they lost their
terrible.
jobs for sure. They
Yeah.
lost being police officers. But another thing that sucks is this guy on the right. I think his name's Flowers. His whole family's cops. His dad, his sister. Yeah,
So
lineage.
embarrassing.
So
Dude, that's so embarrassing.
Yep.
it also sucks he's in that ranger outfit.
Can you
with the
imagine?
real
You got to
one.
go home to them. You got to go home to
I
dad.
know.
Dad does not look like he's.
Dad don't look like he fucks around.
Oh, dude, and dad's got to go back to his precinct.
Yeah, but does he
Oh,
come?
fuck.
Does he come home? He's like, Dad, come on, man. You know how much I love Bad Boys.
Yeah.
His dad and his brother beat his ass.
His dad's like, come on, you saw Will Smith, dude.
Look, that's the other cop too.
Oh no.
They're just living the life. Can you imagine being that age
Did he post this on Instagram?
on his Facebook?
These
a
guys are
little?
fantastic.
Yeah.
What did they think?
But being
was
cops
gonna
as well.
What did they think was going to happen? What did they think?
I also don't trust a cop who looks that good
Yeah.
and dresses that way.
And
Yeah.
also has all that money in a strip club.
Is this Justin Elliott as a cop?
I know. Look at him.
What else you got? Jim?
There is a thing of cops doing like TikToks and shit.
Yeah,
It's not
fine.
good.
That's
Did you ever see when the cops?
No, that's not good.
Nah, that's
No?
not good. no.
Cops filming themselves in their car, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, be a cop.
The,
Yeah,
the,
be
the
a cop.
really funny cop was the
Don't
cop
be
who
a
was making
teenager.
fun of LeBron.
Which
Did you
one
ever
was
see
that?
that? He got fired, but then the GoFundMe saved him. You never saw it?
No.
So he, you can look it up, Jim, the cop. He's making fun of. Remember when LeBron was mad that cop shot the black girl who's going to stab the other black girl?
Yes.
So LeBron put out like your time's up and like blasted his.
I remember
ass out.
that, yeah.
So this cop made a hilarious fucking video of it.
Well,
Yeah,
He got fired.
Trouble, right?
He got fired.
Yeah.
in Bellevue, let go today after the office said he was placed on a, quote, last chance agreement with Joe because of clearly laid out.
That's just a news article.
I'm sure the real video's out there, right?
He's an Idaho cop?
Yeah. You didn't see this?
No. But again,
So he's acting-
why are cops doing this?
This one was actually fucking funny, dude.
I
Like
couldn't
he
tell
lost
you
his
how. I
job,
was
but
like,
it was funny.
We had a-
My favorite part is when he goes, Michael Jordan's better. He goes, what? Nothing. Have a good day.
Ryan.
Let me go on YouTube.
I mean,
Oh, what are you on Google?
No, just yeah.
There's troops making TikToks.
It's awkward.
it's weird.
It is
It's worse when they dance. Is the worst part.
Oh, they do the dances?
They'll do dance, but I did like when the cops got into the crate challenge. Did you ever see that cop?
Yeah,
he comes
that's
to the
fun.
hood. He's like, "What's up, everybody?" And everyone's rooting against him, and he like falls and breaks his arm.
Oh, no.
He's all, "What's up, kids? Stay in school." And then he's all like climbing up.
Dare
there.
program.
Yeah, he broke his fucking arm,
Oh, shit.
and his like gun goes flying up.
Dispatch, I have a
Here it is.
disturbance. Will you have LeBron call my cell phone right away, please? Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, can you put the knife down, please, sir? Sir, no, sir, don't stab it. No, stop stabbing. Stop. Oh, hold on. It's LeBron. LeBron. Hey, yeah, it's me again. Listen, I'm out here at this disturbance call, and there's a guy trying to stab another guy with a knife. What do you think I should do? Why does that matter? Okay, well, they're both black. One guy's trying to stab another guy with a knife. Deadly force is completely justified. Uh-huh. I see. So you don't care if a black person kills another black person, but you do care if a white cop kills a black person.
You had to know you were going to get some shit.
Another black person? I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then again, you are really good at basketball, so I guess I'll take your word for it. All right. Yep. Okay.
He needed an editor here.
Michael Jordan's the GOAT. What? Nothing. I gotta go. Sorry, guys. You're on your own. Good luck.
You could have just left it at
If I could have edited that, I would have just said, don't do the black-white thing.
Yeah.
Just do the thing and get advice from him.
Yep.
That's all. And then it would have been funny.
Yeah, he lost his job.
This I just thought was cool. He's one of the best. What do you call those things?
Whatever it is.
Sign twirlers.
spinner.
And this
He's one of the
Dallas,
best.
Texas.
All right.
He should get into parkour.
Can't put the music. But
Well, he's not keto.
definitely not keto.
But he is good at his job. Wow.
I love people that are good at their jobs like this.
Yep.
So
Full revolution.
it says which way is the store?
Who said, oh, which way is this? I agree. Where the fuck?
Well, get out of here, dude.
Yeah, it's even better here.
Oh, here he goes.
All right.
He's actually really
This guy's
athletic.
amazing, actually.
That's my
Look
favorite.
at this. That is super athletic.
Oh shit.
Like a b-boy.
Yeah, he's actually athletic. He just look at that.
He just likes treats.
He likes all the snacks.
He likes sweets.
He likes snacks. At late
There you
night.
go.
The passion for
Okay.
it. though, you gotta
Yeah,
finish
a lot of passion.
Super
right.
cuts.
And then this guy one more time.
Oh, the fucking
Yeah.
is this?
That guy that jumps and doesn't look real.
it. Oh, that Brian's obsessed with?
Yeah.
It's time to slam now.
And look at this.
Damn, dude.
It doesn't look real.
Yeah.
But this is on a hard surface now, so you can actually tell.
Again, what the
He almost
fuck?
hits his head on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
got some
wild.
Crazy ups.
But what's he doing? Doing flips at LA Fitness?
I know.
That's it?
Yeah, it's like maybe start spinning a sign for great clips or some shit.
Great clip. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Okay, so I guess this is a pretty popular YouTuber. And then she wanted to do a thumbnail with her son because I guess something happened to their dog, like it died or something.
Okay.
So she wanted to do a thumbnail of them crying. And I guess she
Oh,
put that video out, didn't realize it.
She didn't edit it.
No.
And
I'll
so-
show you this video right now.
Can't wait for her to bring her home and be part of our family. Put your head right here. Listen, pray for us. We appreciate it. I love you.
Oh, lost dog, maybe.
Come here. Come closer for the video. Come closer. Come closer. Come closer.
And he's really crying about the dog.
Closer. Down. Put your head down here. Act like you're crying. Really quick.
I am crying.
Oh boy.
Well, she's pretty hot.
Bro, this is fucking.
Hey, let's
cringe.
give her a pass. She's
No.
really hot.
It's a little embarrassing though.
Shane, let's give her a pass. She's smoking.
It's just a little embarrassing. I get
It's
embarrassed.
fucking cringe. Dude.
Keep watching. It gets worse.
Put your hand like this.
Oh no.
Let them see your mouth.
Oh man.
Oh, Mama, she's crying. Look at me. 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 I'm actually crying. I know. Look at me. Look at me.
He's on mom. I'm
It's so
actually crying.
embarrassing.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Oh god.
I hate this. I hate this.
Look at this.
Oh my
So
god.
irritating.
Dude, cancel her right now.
That is so.
She's not hot anymore.
It's okay. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Oh
It's
my
okay, I got it.
god.
Wow, she's wild.
So what happened to her? They delete. She
deleted it. Of course. She
Because she was getting a lot of fucking.
Try to pay her bills.
What was the?
Sometimes you get a little
What were they
crazy.
sad about?
I guess either the dog went
dying?
missing or died. Something like that.
That's pretty funny.
He goes, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Oh no, new puppy is sick.
their puppy's sick.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's even worse.
But I mean, just the way she did it with her son. That son's not learning
so
crap,
different.
dude.
Fucking horrible.
That kid's like, what the fuck is
I
wrong
know.
with mom?
Yeah, it's just.
That's so heartbreaking.
The kid's like, I'm actually crying.
I know.
He's like, well, I'm
Because I
actually.
know-
Yeah, I'm
Sick
actually
hand,
fucked
then-
up.
The lens sucks your soul.
God, dog.
And I guess this will be the last one. Rick Ross never had his driver's license, so he finally got it at age 45.
All right.
Hey,
He has a bunch of cars.
Over 100 cars.
And he just gave his son for his 16th birthday a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay.
Imagine,
Wait,
dude,
Wild
imagine
Wings?
working on Buffalo Wild Wings
Wingstop.
for 20 years. You're 47
Oh no,
years
he's the
old,
Wingstop.
He does
and
Wingstop.
a 16-year-old comes in and is like, hey, I'm the new boss. My dad bought me the store. And that's your boss. Wow. And make sure we fry those wings, huh, bud? You know?
Rick's he turned it around a little. He was like very fat. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
He's still
Got
kind
his
of
driver's
chunky.
license.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was huge.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
He was huge.
Rick's doing well.
You went on a diet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He called it Rossfit instead of CrossFit.
Oh,
That's really good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he lost a lot.
Shout
of
out
weight.
Pears.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, he
What
had a
those
great
tattoos
video
look
of
like
eating
now.
pears.
Wow.
I like him when he's fat.
He's got an Abe Lincoln tattoo.
Yeah, that's sick.
Where?
He does?
Is it
Yeah,
on
on
his
his
tits?
stomach.
Abe Lincoln and George
Oh,
Washington.
yeah, on his chest.
And the Statue of Liberty, dude. This guy's a fucking patriot.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Is that it, Chin?
That's it.
Shane
Gillis.
We love
Yo,
you.
you
Go
guys
watch
are
his,
awesome.
go watch his special on YouTube right now.
Live
It's one
in
of the best
Austin.
you'll see all year.
He's got tour dates as
As
well.
Chrissy D said, it's brilliant.
There you go.
It is brilliant.
Look at that picture.
Where you gonna be, Shane?
Lafayette this weekend, then Austin for like a week, then Phoenix, Arizona, and then Milwaukee. So
There you go.
check it out.
Cool.
I'll be in. Where am I going to be?
There you go.
No, Denver Comedy. Comedy Works, September 23rd, 24th, 25th. Get your vaccination or at least get a COVID test, apparently. Chicago, Illinois, the Improv, Schaumburg Improv. I'll see you September 30th, October 1, 2. And then Columbus, Ohio, Funny Bone, October 8th and 9th.
The next Friday and Saturday, I'm at the Bud Light Event Center in San Antonio, Texas. I got some dogs with me. I got David Lucas, Chappelle Lacey, Derek Poston. The whole crew will be there. We have special merch just for those San Antonio shows. Special Thick Boy Spurs inspired merch. One show Friday, one show Saturday. Bud Light Event Center. Get your tickets right fucking now, Texas. Denver, Colorado, September 30th through October 2nd. That's at the Comedy Works downtown. Mama, I got tickets for you. Keep asking. I keep telling you I have them for you. Las Vegas, Nevada, Wise Guys New Club right outside Las Vegas, October 7th through the 9th. Then Brea, California is October 15th and October 17th. Dallas, November 11th and 13th. All right. Tickets at fatkz.com.
Love Dallas.
Where you at, Backflip?
All right. October 7th through the 9th, I'll be in Tampa, Florida at Side Splitters. And then October 28th through the 30th, I'll be in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft.
Boom. Shane, we love you, dude.
You guys are awesome.
amazing.
Thank you,
Crushed
guys.
it, man.
Thank you.
All right, we're out.
All right.